Survivor Series night. Here we go.
Let's go! This ain't the Rock Night, or this game can heat stink!
Oh shit!
It's gone!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WWE Survivor Series live reactions. I'm Rich, and joining me tonight from Birds of a Feather, the man himself, the gobbledygooker of A2D Radio, Mr. Pete Evans. Pete, what's going on, man?
What's up, people? How you feeling? Still going through, trying to get set up here. I can't wait to be on with you guys for the whole show. I'm just happy to be here on the Sunday night.
Exactly.
Good Eagles win tonight, so I can't complain.
Yes, a huge win from the Eagles. Absolutely fantastic. But we are here for Survivor Series live reactions. WWE Survivor Series just kicking off right now from the Barclays Center live in Brooklyn, New York. We here at In This Very Ring, because this isn't In This Very Ring show because I'm on it, are brought to you by, my pen just went halfway across the room. Neat. This is what happens when it's live. We're brought to you by Body Check Wellness. They are a line of products that promote wellness, balance, and recovery by using the full potential of hemp. They come in extracts, blends, gummies, and topicals. Use promo code A2D for 25% off your order at bodycheckwellness.com. Tonight, we're going to be talking about it all night long. We're going to be talking about the Fall Classic from the WWE Survivor Series. As it was announced on the pre-show, we are about to start the night off with big-time Bex versus Queen Charlotte Flair, the Raw Women's Champion versus the SmackDown Women's Champion. Already tonight on the pre-show, and we'll talk about it during the match, Damian Priest lost to Shinsuke Nakamura, giving SmackDown that edge up tonight. If you missed In This Very Ring last night, our topic of conversation was SmackDown is going to be the superior brand by the time that this night is over.
I agree.
And I did too. I thought it was time. I thought it was very, very much needed, given how Raw has been very, very dominant over the years. And so currently SmackDown is up 1-0. We're going to be keeping tally of it all night long. And we are about to get ready for Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, SmackDown Women's Champion versus the Raw Women's Champion. Pete, man, that Eagles game today.
Yes, sir. It was a good win. Good win.
Big win. A very much needed win.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's just a point in the season where you finally start to see everything make a turn.
Is it too late, though?
Yeah. No. I mean, it's never been a year of more, what's the word I'm looking for? More mimicry or just mockery where everything is just kind of the same, you know. It's nothing that is out of place. There's no set in stone favorite, you know what I mean? There's not one team that's setting themselves apart. And to be honest with you, Andy, I know you don't follow sports that well, but you do a good job for what you can do. And you always try to get better. That's the thing I love about you, Andy. That's the thing I love about you. So, but no, it's one of those things where any given Sunday, that's one of the adages that we always have, and that's never been more prevalent than this year in the NFL. Any given Sunday, any team can definitely get you. There's no consistency whatsoever.
No, I do agree to that fact. But as Charlotte makes her way to the ring, Barclays Center comes alive for the Queen. What do you think about this whole Charlotte Becky Lynch rivalry that they've got going on in reality?
You know me. I'm sure some fans here right now probably not gonna like what I got to say. I don't get it with Becky. I've been like that. I've never connected with her. She finally came out and said it recently on some platform. I forget who she was doing an interview with. She says before Nia Jax broke her face, she thought she was done. She thought she was done. And to hear the credence to that, and things just happens to be the right place at the right time, and you catch lightning in a bottle. I don't think she's built on her character. I mean, she's starting to add a little bit more with being big time Bex with the heel, trying to become a heel and getting over somewhat finally. I think that the switch to from SmackDown to Raw was welcome, because then you can kind of reinvent yourself to a whole new audience. But Charlotte is Charlotte, there's nothing you can say, because everything she speaks is fucking truth. That one of the best on the mic, best in the ring, can do it all, can win, can wrestle in the street fight, can straight mat wrestle. She has a charisma, she has a personality. Only thing she don't have is backside. That's about it. But that's that she can't help what God gave her. You feel what I'm saying? Can't help what God gave her. You know what I mean? So, but that's it. I mean, I don't. And then you hear Charlotte wants to do things for the business. I mean, she came out, she said that she wanted to lose the belt to Bianca clean.
Yeah.
That Monday night before, that Monday Night Raw before the draft, because it's just a clean slate. And then, you know what I mean? Then you could have did something to where then you take one thing, right? And then you split it into two. You can branch off into different things and make it more useful. Then you could have an impromptu Becky Lynch versus Charlotte for the belt at SmackDown. And then ultimately you could have still ended up coming to this, but the way we get here tonight is just so convoluted, and it was just so unorthodox and just stumbled upon, you know what I mean, where it could have been a lot cleaner to get here if they just would have went a different route.
Right. And that's gonna be a big theme that we're gonna talk about throughout the entire night, is how we got to all these matches this evening, and how we got to not the rivalries, but the battles that we're seeing inside the ring. You know, Becky walking out here looking like a great value WandaVision, Scarlet Witch. Sorry, I said WandaVision because I thought of the episode. But they're ready to go at it here. I think Charlotte is all right. I'm gonna say it is what's best for business when it comes to elevating. Damn, that was a hard shot. Elevating people to the next level and taking them and giving them that rub. You know, She has legitimately done it all in this business. The only thing she hasn't done is win the tag titles and become Miss Money in the Bank. Right. That's the only two things that she hasn't done. But past that, she's done it. Oh, went for a natural selection, trying to get her in the disarmer right now, pretty early on. I don't know, man. Who do you got winning this?
I would say Charlotte. They haven't really taught Charlotte anything her way in a while. I mean, as far as just behind the scenes, and the outcome of this match, the booking in this match, that's going to be the thing that's really going to show what they view Charlotte long term. You know what I mean? Or whose corner that they're in. Even though Charlotte doesn't need it. You know what I mean? But it's just, what have they done for her lately? That she's been doing more for them than they've been doing for her. In all actuality, you feel what I'm saying? And you can tell she's frustrated.
I think the title swap night was where her frustration peaked, and we talked about it. You know, we said that could this be Charlotte's, farewell year? Right? I don't know how much she's got left on her contract, but could she be looking at getting out of here?
Right, and this is the thing. Listen, we've been seeing they've been doing budget cuts to the point where even a diehard like myself is finding it hard to keep supporting the brand. You know what I mean? Nobody, Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, everybody they let go. If they let her go, that's a problem.
I will be more okay if Charlotte comes out and goes, look, I've asked for my release. I feel I've done everything that I can in this company. I'd like to go elsewhere and battle some women that I have not wrestled yet. Right. If they do end up releasing her, though, I still wouldn't be upset. Because, again, as a diehard fan, I acknowledge the fact that, hey, she's done it all. She's been to the mountaintop at WWE for almost her entire career on the main roster, and even when she was down in NXT, she was at the top of the mountaintop there as well.
True. So true. So true.
I'll tell you what, though, this ring gear that they put Becky in tonight, not a fan of it. Becky doesn't look comfortable. It doesn't fit what you're familiar with Becky. Right?
Right.
But they do. It is huge contrast. Becky in the very, very bright red. Charlotte in a dark black. Charlotte almost went into the first row there. Good God.
Like, you think right now what we've seen so far, they're just selling out, like they're bringing backstage to the front?
I'm sorry?
Do you think that some of that beef is carrying over into the ring so far, how they're working?
Yeah, I do. I do. Those first couple shots were pretty rough, pretty violent. They are always professionals, but I think to some extent they're going to be stiffer tonight than they are normally. Got Frank Vespi chiming in over there on YouTube. Hi, friends. What's going on, Frank? Tom Arnone finishing up. Agree to disagree just about, at this point, half an hour ago, talking about Eagles, Saints. Go check that out if you guys missed it. If you just joined us, we are covering Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair. This match is brought to you by Dr. Paul Vidal at Specialized Physical Therapy. Check him out on the web at specializedphysicaltherapy.com or his 2 locations, Burlington, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. That's Dr. Paul Vidal at Specialized Physical Therapy. Yep, they're going for it.
Yes, they are.
Big slaps, right? And that's where I think it's like when they start slapping each other. All right, we've gone past the niceness about it.
Right.
Right. And you can just hear it. Crowds behind it. It's a good match overall. You got Michael Cole, Pat McAfee, and Corey Graves on commentary tonight. So this should be pretty interesting. I don't think you and I have ever talked about it, Pete.
What's that?
What are your thoughts on Pat McAfee on commentary?
Love it. Breath of fresh air in this business.
Absolutely. I think he brings so much depth to the commentary table.
Yes.
Plus, he's not afraid to make revelations, connections to like NFL and be able to call people out and different things like that. So it'll be interesting tonight to hear what he does.
Yeah. Give me some light. There we go. So y'all can see me better.
What power from Charlotte Flair. Picking Becky up. Going for a pin. Interesting.
Now, I love the ring gear like you spoke about. It's just different. That's something when you have so many pay-per-views. We talked about it before in the chat that we had when we talked about All Out last Saturday.
Yep.
How they had those big 4, and then the ring gear means something. Like you generally only see new ring gear or special theme ring gear. New Day really kind of does it all the time. But like for other performers, you kind of really see it only at WrestleMania. But like it's good to see it here. This is something different. I've never seen Charlotte in, never seen Becky in. Becky coming out with the big fur coat and all that other stuff now, feeling like it's almost like she took inspiration from like a Floyd Mayweather.
See, what's funny is when she first started coming out, I was like, oh, she's borrowing clothes from Seth. That's exactly what I said.
Okay.
Right? And it would make sense, right?
Kobe.
Oh, that's Kobe gear?
No, not Kobe. This is real. She refers to him as Kobe.
Oh, okay.
Colby
Okay.
Martinez is his real name, his government name.
I did not know that.
Really?
No, I got into a point where I stopped looking up like their real names and everything like that.
Okay.
And it's just like, look, because nobody's gonna know him as Colby.
Right.
Right? That's Seth.
Yeah.
You know, that's no different.
I mean, we always had that old saying, and especially we've heard it from guys that we've interviewed before and behind the scenes of who we know. And you even heard in like inside the ring, dark side of the ring, you want to be first or you want to be last.
Yep.
So this being first, I like it, you know. But it's because we've seen it so much. It adds what's going on right now between them. They know, I don't know how serious the heat has may have died down some, but you know there's something there. That's a level what we haven't had before. So when you look at what's different about this Charlotte versus Flair, Charlotte versus Becky match is the fact that this here generally, this is has a more real feeling to it.
And then it's like, I don't know, did you watch the interview that Becky did?
Yeah.
Right? I can truly say that I think this is one of those nights where it's Becky Charlotte, not as friends.
Yes.
It's Becky Charlotte as co-workers.
Yeah.
Right? They know what they can do in the ring. Right? And I think there's still that inherent trust to work together, but they are not the same friends that they were, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Right.
Right. Even pre-baby Becky.
Yeah.
Right. Edie Zahari saying The Rock will return. You know what?
I hope so.
I think the writing's on the wall. Did you watch the pre-show?
Yeah. I watched a little bit of it. I was still watching the tail end of the Dallas game, you know.
Did you see the end where Vince came out with the limo with the egg from the Red Notice movie?
Yeah.
So I think, and then the Red Notice trailer stuff in the beginning, opening promo. That's why I think The Rock's coming out tonight. And Fridays, Jake Friel chiming in. What's up, Jake?
And then they always try to swerve us and say, "There's no way." He even came out and said, "There's no way I'm gonna be there. I can't do Mania. This, that, and the third."
Yeah, okay, pal.
Yeah, exactly. If it's in your schedule, it can fit. You know what I mean?
You and I both know you're gonna be there. Stop pretending like you're not.
Yeah.
And what I like is that these two aren't afraid to get creative with each other.
Right.
Because
they know each other. They may not be feeling each other right now like they were when they main evented WrestleMania with Ronda in there for whatever reason while she was there. I mean, just outside of the draw. But this is different. This is different. It's a different intensity. I mean, I'm not bashing Beck, but I feel as if her in-ring style, her moveset is just not on the same. She's more of if you're looking at these like her between you have the four, if you look at the four horsewomen, you got Charlotte who can kind of do everything just like her dad. You know what I mean? Sasha to me is comparable to The Rock. You know what I mean? With the talk, the swagger. Bayley kind of fits in there somewhere more on that. I don't know where she would fit more in the attitude era, but like she gives me vibes like somewhat macho. You know what I mean? God rest his soul. But Becky, sometimes her in-ring work rate and where her moveset is reminds me of Austin. That's the parallel that I think that's who she was trying to be. Caught lightning in a bottle. Her talk, she doesn't do a lot in the ring, but she's just kind of that ass kicker. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. She's a brawler.
Right.
You know, when you think of the four horsewomen, missed a big boot, Carter with like a elbow to the face or something like that.
Nah, it's like elbow or back of the head. I'm ahead of you then. Which sucks for a lot.
I don't know. Did they just go to picture in picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right. We're on cue.
The picture in picture with the after that and then the pin attempt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right, let's take four horsewomen and compare them to the four horsemen. Charlotte is her dad, right? She's the ringleader of the group. She's I don't want to say breakout star because it's different than it was with the four horsemen. You knew Flair was the breakout star.
Right.
And Flair was the only one at the top of the mountain. All 4 of these women had their time at the top.
Right.
But Charlotte is the one that she's the headliner, the big name.
Right.
And she can wrestle with anybody. Put her in the ring, she can go with anybody, and she can be a ring general. Becky Lynch is Arn Anderson. Right?
Okay.
An enforcer, a brawler. She is somebody that is going to just go out there and not say a whole lot, not do a whole lot, but she's going to hurt you.
Yeah.
I think Sasha, to your point, is more like The Rock, but when you compare it to like 4 Horsemen, I do see some Tully Blanchard.
Blanchard. So I would think Bayley is more like Blanchard, though. Or do you think Bayley's more like either we could insert Wyndham, insert Luger, that more flamboyant one?
Mongo.
Okay.
Mongo McMichael.
This prayers for him, man. Everything he's dealing with ALS. That's
absolutely. But like when you bring up those, like look at Bayley characteristics, right? And especially heel Bayley.
Yeah.
That's Mongo. Right?
Yeah.
Luger was, when he was in the 4 Horsemen, Luger was very dry. Malenko was dry. Benoit was dry. You know, and it was a different era for the
You're
Horsemen.
comparing Sasha to Tully when like Tully was going at it with Magnum PI, Starrcade 83.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, when Tully was going out there and he wasn't just a tag team guy.
Right.
Right. He could have essentially gone out there and been like, you know, a US champion, or you know, some kind of mid-card title that they would have had back then. I don't remember all the names from back in the day. Charlotte is loving this big boot tonight.
Man, how many people can use the rock bottom? That's all I want to know.
I know,
it's either rock bottom or bookend. That's it. That's the two.
But she does it differently. She almost does it like an Uranagi.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Which Big E does Uranagi, and then when Samoa Joe was in the ring for WWE, he was doing the Uranagi.
Yeah, he was doing the sit your ass down Uranagi.
Yeah.
Still one of my favorite clips to go back and watch.
Yeah. So here we go, the figure 4 spot.
Oh yeah, she's gonna try it. Charlotte's gonna roll her over.
Real quick, I know once again she didn't even get her leg all the way. I don't know what kind of figure 4 is this.
What? This is such a bad figure 4. I don't know if it's because Becky's short and Charlotte's tall, or like
Sasha's been able to put it on her.
I do love that though. She said "bitch" in the ring. Pat McAfee goes, "She just called her a bitch." Like we didn't hear it.
We didn't hear it. So I know I couldn't be on last night, but real quick.
Yeah.
I did not agree with Wednesday night Lethal losing to Sammy Guevara. I think they missed the opportunity.
See, I disagree. I think you can't have somebody like Jay Lethal come in and automatically beat Sammy Guevara.
But I don't think you should have him lose clean like he did either.
No, but with the show of respect afterwards, because Lethal's not going to come in as a heel. Guevara is definitely not a heel, right? Now, I'm more on your side if that sign of respect at the end doesn't happen.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
If that moment never happens, then yeah, I got a little bit more problem with it. But because the moment does happen, I'm okay with it. Right. Lethal came in, and Lethal, one of the absolute best in the entire industry, right? One of the most decorated men in the industry. He comes in and he fights the future of this company. Right?
True.
He fights the future in Sammy Guevara. And they put on a classic, right? And it'll be a good way for Jay Lethal to say, okay, you won, but I'm coming for you.
Right. It's weird because I feel like, and it's kind of, I'm talking myself through it and it's making more sense where wins and losses quasi mean so much in AEW, but we just crowned a new AEW champion who was in the first inaugural AEW Championship match, and he made his way back in a little over 2 years now to become the champion in Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, Red Dragon doesn't get enough credit. My man turned heel in about 10 minutes. That's all it took. 10 minutes.
I went out to the bar. I went to the bar Wednesday night to Rowdy's. It's a dance club out here. Mm-hmm. And I'm on my way. And Dynamite's still on, everything like that. And my buddy Jax is firing off in our chat that we have. Mm. He's going, wait, Daniel's a heel? Wait, what's happening? What's going on? Wait, oh shit, oh no, oh god. Like, he's just, I watched a promo through the eyes of Jax. And he was so befuddled at what happened. But it's such a good promo. And Becky won with the ropes.
I can't.
Right after Charlotte tried the rope bit, Becky rolls her back up and holds the ropes.
Break her face like Nia did, bitch. Do me a favor.
Very interesting. So now it's 1-1, Raw versus SmackDown.
You know how it's going to go. You know what they'll do the same shit.
Oh, it's going to come down to the very end.
Yeah, always. And it's going to come down to Big E versus Roman.
Charlotte bowing. And I like this because Charlotte doesn't have to sell anything. You know, as they go back to the replay here, Charlotte hits the roll-up, goes to hold on to the ropes. Referee sees the ropes at the 2 count. Then Becky rolls through and says, screw it, and holds the ropes at the very last second, watching the referee.
And that's kind of more in line with what they've done and how they've booked these two coming into this, where Becky doing anything she can to win, to hold on to her status. You know what I mean? Where Charlotte's kind of been neutral. Obviously, she could talk face, she could talk heel. Right now, that's the beauty about Charlotte. She's talking truth. She's talking truth when she's on the mic. Her promos have truth. Her promos aren't guided to where I'm this, I'm that. Like, the proof is in the pudding, the numbers don't lie. She is the queen. You feel what I'm saying? To where Becky, it's kind of a little different. Everybody knows you took advantage of Bianca at SummerSlam. You keep chicken shitting out. You keep finding every way to win and every corner to turn, every corner to cut short to win. You know what I mean? So this doesn't surprise me. I actually kind of like that booking because it still makes Charlotte look strong. You know what I mean? It's the best for both of them because it's not clean. You know what I mean?
Right. And Charlotte was able to get up and walk away. And nobody really comes out of that looking weak, losing their status, I guess you could say. As we go to a commercial break in WWE, we're going to talk about our poll question. Our poll question tonight is brought to you by All Campus Sports, home of the A2G Ramp booth. Check them out for all of your team needs. They have hats, shirts, cornhole sets. And then every Sunday morning, you can catch John Coyle and Rob Brinkman on the A2G Ramp booth. If you're in the Ocean City Boardwalk area, go over there, yell at Brinkman for a little bit. It's a lot of fun. We all do it. Big E will defeat Roman Reigns tonight at Survivor Series. Agree, disagree. What do you think?
If what happened on Friday didn't happen, I would say more along the lines of Big E. But I can't agree to this because they're not going to beat Roman on a throwaway Survivor Series match. They're not. The next time he loses and his shoulders are 1, 2, 3, it's going to be for someone big. And this doesn't hurt. This doesn't hurt Big E if he loses. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
This won't hurt. This won't hurt him at all. Remember last year's Survivor Series? Drew was fucking scorching hot.
Yep.
He had just got the title back, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so, yeah.
From Randy. He just got it back. And what happened? You feel what I'm saying? Like, he not only did they book Roman to win, if I'm not mistaken, he bulldog choke or guillotine Drew out?
He choked him out. Yeah, I have it right here. Roman Reigns defeated Drew McIntyre in 24 minutes, 50 seconds by technical submission.
I don't see it. I can't remember.
And the word you're looking for is guillotine.
The guillotine choke. Okay. I don't remember the last time we've had two the champions for both brands or both titles being this hot, being outside of Big E. To me, Big E and Roman, that not one's better than the other on the mic. It's just Roman just has this. He just got that aura, bro. When the music hit, and it's different.
So before I'll give my answer after this next, after the intros to this. But we are about to start the men's traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match, and this match is brought to you by the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. Many of our friends and families deal with mental health and addiction issues. We're happy to support the Counseling Center and Sunrise Detox. If you need help, please call 856-651-8117. We are starting this up. Wrong match. I have them all in the back end here. Cut me a break. We are starting off.
1,000 hats.
We are starting off with the Raw Survivor Series team. Coming out first is the almighty Bobby Lashley. So I want to get your thoughts on this, Pete. If you go back to when they announced the Survivor Series teams, you had both Mysterios here in place of Austin Theory and Bobby Lashley.
I like this. I real quick. I like this because what color is his trunks?
Red.
That's the attention to detail to the supremacy where you have that brand. If you're going to do a brand split and you're going to do this brand or brand gimmick all night, make them buy in.
Yep.
Make them
buy in. I wonder if Charlotte's was like a darker blue. I know her nails were blue.
Her nails are blue. This is right what you speak of, Adam. I don't know. Okay, you were asking me about the Mysterios being in and then being out and then all that dumb shit.
Yeah, it was a really weird build, right? To this, you put both of these guys in this match.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Lashley essentially kills Dominic Mysterio, and we've completely 180'd that. Like, from what was originally announced to what we have now, you've replaced Sami Zayn with Sheamus, Dominic Mysterio with Bobby Lashley, Rey Mysterio with Austin Theory, and then from the women's side, you replaced Aaliyah with Toni Storm. Like, you changed a good chunk of these performers.
Right.
There was no build. There was no brutal brawl afterwards. We're good. This is the first Survivor Series in 5+ years where we are going into this match very cold.
Which could be a good thing and a bad thing. My thing is why just not have qualifying matches then?
Exactly.
What's with the musical chairs of who we're going to have on and who we're not going to have on? It would have meant more to Austin. It would have meant more for Austin Theory, right?
Yeah.
To beat Ray to get in. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of saying or to lose to Dom to be beaten by, well, you know what I mean? Like, just have him in and then don't have him in and win on his own merits, because the shocking win would have done more than just being placed in there. The same thing, like the Aaliyah and Tony, like I can kind of see the thought process for Ray and Dominic, for Theory and Lashley being in there, because that's face, heel.
Right.
The Aaliyah and Toni Storm shit, that don't make sense to me. That's fake. Like that has nothing to do with each other.
No,
you know what I mean? So
it really doesn't.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I like, but imagine him doing that. I made the team with a beating down Ray after he actually pinned him.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You got Austin Theory over here taking selfies in the ring with Bobby Lashley. I will be happy to see that picture when it goes to social media, though.
Yeah.
So, Blue City Empire Sports saying Team Raw, let's go. And Edie Zahari says the question is, can they coexist? That's a big deal too, because we haven't really seen these teams interact with each other a whole lot. Like, we know Seth Rollins, Finn Bálor, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, they've all grappled before.
Right.
Austin Theory is the odd man out here. I think I couldn't be happier if Baron Corbin gets eliminated in 10 seconds, though.
I think Theory gets eliminated first for Raw.
I think so, too. I think it's Theory from Raw, Baron from SmackDown, and then we have an actual, 4-on-4 match.
Low key, they have really killed the way the New Day. You know that, right?
What do you
They
mean?
made them all their end. I mean, obviously with Big E, but now they don't even call Xavier Woods. They call him King Woods, and he has his own complete intro. So
Which
now
he should have.
which he should. But now it's like, all right, when Kofi comes back, if people don't know, I think he's away because his wife just had birth to their daughter, or is about to give birth to their daughter.
Yeah, they're calling it an MCL, so they give him plenty of time off.
Right, plenty of time off. When he comes back, do they go back to the New Day music? Does he have his own? Or is it going to be like what they have with the Shield, where they're just going to come together for special occasions?
I think they're going to come together for special occasions. I think that's number one. I can't answer the first part of your question until we figure out when he's actually coming back.
Okay.
Right? Because if he's coming back, closer to where, Woods isn't really doing anything. He's kind of just around. What the hell?
Now, did you see the female in the crowd?
I did.
Okay.
I did. But I can't answer that until you tell me when he's coming back. That's a really hard one to answer. But I like the fact that you don't hear Big E talking about Xavier. You don't hear Xavier talking about Big E.
Right.
Right. But in the build-up for tonight,
they used it.
And Big E came out and said, no, I'm going to fuck you up. You hurt my boy. You put one on the shelf. This stopped being about brand supremacy, and this started being about me kicking your ass. Pove chiming in saying, this is the one pay-per-view I missed the most by not watching WWE anymore. Edie Zahari, either Bobby Lashley or Drew McIntyre, Sole Survivor. I like those picks.
Right.
I would love to see King Woods, the Sole Survivor.
He's hot, bro.
He's so hot.
It's almost to the point where if The Rock really backed out and they didn't have, you could have Kofi Mania all over again, but now it would just be Woods. He's actually given the time to really shine on his own out of the crowd and being able to cut do his own promos, be able to stand on his own, have his own intro. Like, the dude is so well rounded. You know what I mean? It's just the size is there. If he was 6 inches taller, it'd be. But
he doesn't need to be.
No, for us he doesn't. I'm talking about for VKM, for Vince.
Screw VKM. That's a surprising pop for Hardy. Like, you would talk about somebody who, I'm just he's here, but it's just whatever. Oh, I like the willow paint on his face.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Brother Nero.
Yep.
I like this though because I think he was unhappy, bro. This is one of the ones in a.
But what do you do with Jeff Hardy at this point in his career?
Yeah, I mean, he's done it all. But this is why I think the draft results of what they done in September or October actually so far has benefited the people that move because they're being used in different ways. When's the last time you actually could say that?
Never.
Because Hardy wasn't doing shit on Raw. Now look at him. You know what I mean? It's an expensive Sami Zayn and everything like that. But even Finn wasn't kind of going anywhere. He had his match with Roman. He got guillotined out or bulldog choked. I think that's what they call it, some dumb shit, or the guillotine choke. He got choked
guillotine.
out. Guillotine. Well, what I call it, guillotine?
Yeah, it's not guillotine. That sounds stupid.
Guillotine, which isn't it French?
I don't care.
Okay, whatever. But then Seth definitely needed it.
Yes.
Because you couldn't have Seth be on a show where he's not the top. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Edge shit was there. You feel what I'm saying? But Seth definitely needed it. You know what I mean? And his intro music is ridiculous.
Here comes this big giant jar of mayonnaise. I am not a Sheamus fan. I cannot get behind him. Nothing he does. Like, I like how Xavier's just like, all right, I'm with it. You're a jackass, but I'm with it.
Well, I'm with it. And then they got the kid Rich Holland. I don't understand it.
I don't understand any of it.
Have we seen Edge on Raw since the draft happened?
No.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
Well, okay, so I will say this then. That means Big E at some point in time between now and WrestleMania is losing it to Seth, and there's going to be Edge and Seth for the belt at Mania.
Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
No. Oh, God, help me. This guy's music sucks. His gimmick sucks. The fact that he's coming out right before Drew McIntyre. This guy out here looking like, oh, God, and then Riddick Moss.
What's the dude from, what is that fighting? What is that fighting game? It has Terry Bogard in it.
I have no idea.
Oh, hold up! I'm about to find it. Somebody in our that's watching right now in our chat. I'll probably remember it.
Did Baron Corbin grow a pencil mustache?
Fatal Fury. There's a character in Fatal Fury that wears a suit just like Madcap Moss.
I'm not calling him Madcap Moss. That's Riddick fucking Moss. I'm not calling him Madcap Moss.
That's actually the brother of the Eagles linebacker coach.
Congratulations. His wrestling career is trash. And I'm sorry. This whole sword gimmick thing with Drew McIntyre, like, why? Why has he got a weapon?
I don't know. It's it's profiling, bro. That's all it is.
Like, I'm glad we're not sticking it in the ground anymore, because you couldn't convince me that I stick this sword in the ground and the depths of hell rain down from upon us. Like, you can't, that doesn't make sense to me. I've watched enough mythical shit. This doesn't work.
I can't find
Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre are going to go at it, and I'm going to love it.
I mean, they got history.
Yes.
Drew is like the perfect, like, just height, like girth, width. It doesn't look overly like too muscular. Doesn't look too short for his frame. Like, he just looks like he just filled out his body.
Correct.
Homeboy became a boy and became a man. That's it.
It's like Jungle Boy last week. He is now no longer Jungle Boy. He is evolved to Jungle Man.
Yeah, he's like, even though I got rid of the scruff, the change in my heart is staying there. But you had to shave. Why do you still grow a beard, bitch? Like, you're 26 years old. Just grow the beard, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Is that John Cone in the ring?
Yeah.
What referee is that? Oh, no. It's Timid and Scared. It's Timid and Scared. This is going to go to hell in a handbasket quick. Let's get this started. It's the one thing I don't like about Survivor Series matches when they are all individuals. You have to sit through 10 entrances.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fill time here. It's like, all right, 10 minutes later. Great, guys. Looks like Drew McIntyre is going to start us off for SmackDown.
I like this though. This is always like a good sight. Is how they go through the whole motion. Theory's getting eliminated first. He's not even paying 100%. Attention to the team. He's probably going to get hit by one of his own teammates, and then
Bobby's like, "What do you want me to do? You just tell me where you want me to be." All right, I like that. I like that sign of respect. Bobby's like, "All right, fist bump. Let's do this." Everybody but Kevin Owens is like, "All right." All right, so Bella's been wrong. Let's clear the ring. Who's starting us off? He says, don't mess this up. All All right, so KO's starting for Raw.
You about to tag out? Watch.
That'd be great. I would love it.
That's not a tag out, but that's something.
King Wood starting on the. Oh, he said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
He's out.
And what's funny is he came on the pre-show and said, "I'm gonna give it my all."
Yeah, I should have told you right there.
Yeah, it should have.
When Owens was at his best, he didn't give a shit about anything but himself.
Exactly. It's great.
I wish they would let him change his, like, rebrand himself and change his name back to fucking Steam.
Very interesting. Drew McIntyre running around, just wrecking Seth Rollins for no real reason. Yep, and we're bringing Theory in the hard way.
Theory, I think, is only like, what, 22, 23 years old?
He looks like he's 12.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Pat McAfee. That's a rough comment to swallow. The Instagram algorithm for thirst traps. Pat, what are you doing?
Being a mid-30-year-old man. Trying to stay relevant. Just be yourself, Pat.
So it's interesting to see the how Team Smackdown's operating right now.
I'm listening.
Whereas Team Raw is like, even though Team Raw's got the bigger star power, like they are truly a team of champions with the exception of Instagram boy here.
Yeah.
Whereas over on the other side, you've got people who they really haven't reached the mountaintop. You know, Sheamus has been there, Drew's been there,
Jeff
Hardy in different companies has been there. He hasn't been on the mountaintop in WWE since 2009.
It's been that. I thought it was 2010.
What? It's a year difference. All right. I graduated
decade,
high school.
Okay, well.
All right. I was still in high school when Jeff Hardy was relevant on TV.
I still think out of everybody in that ring, obviously Bobby's WWE Championship win meant something more just on it for various different reasons. But like as far as shock and awe factor, I think see that, but then you take away Seth's cash in. But for Hardy, and I think it was, I want to say 08 Armageddon. It was him, Orton, and Trips in a triple threat, and then and then I think Orton had just hit the RKO on Trips, and then we had Jeff come off with the Swanton. That was like shock and awe as far as the straight up match.
At that point, we hadn't seen Jeff Hardy really do anything past be a tag team specialist with his brother, and then a few intercontinental title wins here or there. He had that win over the Undertaker in that ladder match, that great ladder match, and so we kind of saw him being able to go with the big guys. But once he won the title, that very first title win, you know, that's when you were like, all right, Jeff Hardy's a player.
Yep.
What hurt Jeff Hardy's career, take out the drugs and the alcohol, was truly his time in TNA.
Yeah.
Right? Like, when they made him a heel and he sided with Hogan and Bischoff, I wrote Jeff Hardy off completely. I was like, this is not... Jeff Hardy can't play a heel. He's not a good heel. Right? Now, Brother Nero, because he shuts the hell up and lets, you know, Matt, who's a dickhead, do the work. So it's a lot different.
He could have been anti-hero more along the lines of like a Crow Sting, something like that. If he just would have did like the black and white, you know what I mean? Sort of what Malachi's doing and Tommy End is what he's doing over in AEW right now, which is he's pretty sure he's going to get his own faction. All
right, walk me through that one. What are your thoughts there?
Well, I mean, the House of Black is coming. Whatever that means, whoever's going to join, some of these people got to come somewhere, got to go somewhere.
You think we need another darker faction? Well, all right. So let's break that down for a minute, though. You have the Dark Order.
But is it really the Dark Order anymore?
No, it's not.
Okay.
And that's where I was going to go with it. You have them in name only. They're the Dark Order.
Title only, that's it.
And it's nothing against them, right? But their personality has come out more. They had to reinvent themselves after the passing of Brody Lee.
Yeah.
And they didn't have somebody that could take them and be that true demonic dark entity.
Right.
You put a cowboy in the role.
Yeah.
For lack of a better phrase.
Now they doing Dark Order cowboy shit.
Yeah. So the House of Black definitely could be something that you see and be again, for those of you that are diehards, a Ministry of Darkness-esque entity, which I think that the world of professional wrestling needs something like that again. They need a true dark, demonic, evil, fucked up entity just rolling through things. John Danzo, the Cowboy Order. Hey, look who's in this picture.
The thumbnail, with the profile.
Yeah, look at that. Hey. John C. Danzo over there meeting the Cowboy. All right, John, tell me, where was that at? If you're still here, where was that picture taken? And how long ago was that?
Yeah. Time and place.
So we've got Seth Rollins in there, Baron Corbin, the legal man. Everybody's getting laid out. Baron Corbin just took out Sheamus inadvertently on the outside. Madcap trying to get involved. Big deep six from Baron Corbin. That's the one move I like of him.
Happy
that I like. Fuck that. And we're starting to
they
break down a little bit.
They never should have changed him, bro. They should let him be the lone wolf like he was.
Yep.
End of Days is probably one of the sickest finishers that is out there. It's believable that you can't get out of that bitch in 3.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Big choke slam from Baron Corbin to Austin Theory. This whole entire match broke down. Finn Bálor going up top.
He's out of here.
Coup de grace. That's ball game for Baron Corbin. 1, 2, 3. Baron Corbin is your first elimination from the SmackDown side.
I love the look at Drew's. Drew's is pissed. He's like, we shouldn't even been here.
Yeah, like how did we let that happen? So now things are even. It's 4-on-4. And what the best about all this is Hardy was on the ring apron the entire time. He never got involved. He never nothing. Mm-hmm. Now it's Finn Bálor, Jeff Hardy, Elijah chiming in. Thank you for the play-by-play like Joey Styles. Man, I'll tell you what, this has always been my dream, is to sit here and do play-by-play with a color commentator. And Pete, I think you have that humor where you could be a great color guy.
Right.
Right. But you also know the business, right? If you guys missed our SummerSlam preview show, we actually had you SummerSlam live reaction. You actually called in, which was hysterical because we were set up back there doing everything. And we had so many fans on. This is 110 degrees outside.
Yeah. That was right in the middle. Well, obviously in the summer, but I thought wasn't something else going on in Texas during that time, like rolling blackouts and shit.
It was hot. Yeah, it was hot as shit. Yeah. I had 3 fans on in here, and then because of the lighting off of the table, I had to have a different lamp on. Right. So it's hot as balls in this room, and Pete's like, "I'm gonna chime in." No, John, I see it. I'll get to it in 1 second. We're gonna try. Pete's like, "I'm gonna chime in. Send me the link." Fuck it, send him the link. Because Frank and Ryan were producing for me that night. Right. We were so far away. We're like, all right, cool. Great, Pete. Get the hell off the screen. It's hot as shit. Turn everything back on. John C. Danza, Legends of the Ring Fan Fest 3 years ago, Monroe, New Jersey. Very cool. Very cool. That was pre-AEW even. Yeah. Bobby Lashley in the ring now with Jeff Hardy. Big elbows from the Almighty in the Raw corner. Tag back to Finn Bálor. Bobby Lashley, very interesting on his involvement in this match so far. First time in the ring tonight, aside from the breakdown just a few moments ago before the Baron Corbin elimination. Do you think that's intentional? They're going to save him for a run at the
Yeah.
end.
They're going to do something big with him and Drew towards the end.
Could he be the Iron Man of this match, for lack of a better
maybe
phrase?
Cancel him out, or maybe Drew and Shane. I can kind of see, to go along with your theory, to save him for a big moment, probably Drew or Sheamus. But I kind of got a feeling it may come down to Woods being the sole survivor, some way.
Tell you what, if
on the
Austin
SmackDown
Theory's
team,
the sole survivor,
win,
I'm throwing something.
huh?
If it ends up being Austin Theory, I'm throwing something.
But if it's Austin Theory versus, so when I say sole survivor, I'm just talking about for the team. I'm not talking about for the win.
Okay.
Just for the team.
Fair enough.
All right, here we go. What did we talk about?
Wait, we've got a pin. Look. Oh, wait, no, Balor's not the legal man. It's Seth. Yeah, see, these two keep going after each other on the outside, Bobby and Drew. This is interesting. Like, unprovoked.
Almost 50-year-old Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, I remember when Bobby Lashley was doing the Battle of the Billionaires at WrestleMania 23.
God rest his soul, Umaga.
Crazy stuff. That Bobby Lashley taking out the steel cage wall, that ECW show.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Bobby, man. Once he lost the headband and actually started wearing pants, he changed his whole shit.
Yeah, this whole mighty thing's working for him.
Well, it's the attitude that matches. It's the attitude that matches the body.
Right, and when you think about it, and we're gonna get to John's comment here in just a second. Now with Austin Theory in the ring here,
small package.
It goes back to his TNA days. You know, the Armageddon bringer.
Yeah.
Hot tag to Xavier Woods. John C. Danzo wants to know: will Austin Theory be a breakout star, or will he fizzle? I swear to God, if they make him keep doing this selfie stuff, I don't think he breaks out. I think he fizzles out.
Yeah, he has. If they do it and it makes it mean something once again, like he has to start winning. At the end of the day, you have to have wins with it.
Right, and granted, he's only been on the roster for a few times, but he is a good heel. He's a great heel. I don't deny any of that. You know, Elijah and John are right there with it. It's just too early for me to tell. I think he did all the right things in NXT with the way. And you know what? I got to give Bobby Lashley a lot of credit, too, for putting Woods over a little bit here in the sense of taking that bump off the ring apron. Bobby gearing up for the spear here in the corner. Bobby taking out Xavier Woods with a huge spear and puts him in the hurt locker. And Xavier is out.
Not a fan of that.
No, I'm not either.
Not a fan of that.
But I will say this. To somebody like Bobby Lashley and knowing just how, like, dominant they built Bobby Lashley up to, I'm okay with it being Bobby. I think I have a problem if it's anybody else.
True. Oh, now we get stereo switchblades?
Beautiful.
Sling blades, I mean?
Balor's was better.
Yeah. So John, Elijah Gomez says, I think Toni Storm is giving it a knockoff. Kind of in a way.
I don't think it's a knockoff. I think
it's way much more ass.
A lot more ass. But I think it's the 2021 version of that. It's the modern era version of the Ashley Massaro gimmick. Ashley, here we go. Drew McIntyre, Bobby Lashley on the ring apron.
You know, McIntyre's eliminated him. He's lost to him twice this year.
Yeah.
So McIntyre's going to get this. He's going to.
I don't hate the comments from Elijah here about Ashley Massaro. I loved Ashley. I remember when she passed, we were actually gearing up for a show. Lazy Booking was gearing up for a show that night when she passed.
Yep.
They were on the air. John says we need the return of Will of the Wisp. I don't disagree. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Bobby and Drew in the ring here. All right, here we go. Bobby didn't want it initially, but now here we go. Big right hands from both men in the center of the ring here. Drew switching to some knees and some big overarm shots.
Whoa!
It's about to happen right now. Look at that leapfrog from Bobby Lashley. He catches him and plants him in the face. The height from that man.
45 or plus years old.
Yeah, but if you look at Bobby Lashley, you don't think that he's 45 plus.
Yeah.
Right? Bobby's out there wrestling like he's 28, 29, 30.
Listen, I'm just gonna tell you this, and I'm not making anybody mad. Black don't crack, bitch. Like that, I'm just telling you.
For the love of God.
You tell me R-Truth don't look like he like 40 years old. And
I agree, but also it's a testament to the
to the work
physical
ethic,
regimen. Oh, he was going for the head against the post. Nope, absolutely not.
You
Big
can see
elbow.
this double count out, calling it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Both men on the outside by the timekeeper's area. Referee at a count of, what is that, 7 or 8? 9. Flip over. 10, that's it. Double count out. Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley have been eliminated.
Take the ref out, Drew, because you're so mad. Somebody got to get a Claymore, bitch.
Yeah.
So who's left? Who do we have left? We
have Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and Austin Theory versus Jeff Hardy and Sheamus.
Yeah, I mean, Team Raw's winning. Think
so?
Either that or Sheamus is going to be the sole survivor for whatever reason.
It'd be great for him. Bobby's about to eat a Claymore right here. Ba-da-da-da-da!
What the fuck was that? Oh, shit.
What do you want from me? Elijah Gomez, that play-by-play fire. Space City Wizards. Love those guys over there at Space City Wizards. If you are not checking out Carlos and his team every night on Twitch, they got something for everybody. But also, if you're in the Conroe, Houston area, you need to check out Carlos doing his trivia time at Molly's Pub on Wednesdays and B52 Brewery on Thursdays. It's a ton of fun. Love Carlos and his trivia
That's
time.
not the shoulder you want to tap on right now, Seth.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
like, can I get somebody to just gray this out and we do a voiceover? And in this moment, you knew he fucked up. Like, he can still kick your ass. The refs lost complete control and the big headbutt. Oh, shit.
Well, yeah, if he got pinned by a headbutt.
I'd have died laughing. I would have died laughing. Elijah says, honestly, Impact book R-Truth better.
Yeah.
I strongly will agree to disagree to that, Elijah. Mostly because I don't remember his time in Impact, other than like.
Well, I mean, he was very. Elijah, are you talking about very early Impact where he won when it was still the NWA title?
Yeah, like when
he beat Ken Shamrock.
Like there, I'll give you.
Yeah.
Space City Wizards. You know how to make a boy feel special. It's what I do around here. Bálor went for a. So, Sheamus sends Seth on the outside, trying to catch up here. Austin Theory sent off the ring apron. Big power slam from Sheamus on the Finn Balor. 1, 2.
Best off the ropes power slam. Randy Orton or Dustin Rhodes.
Ooh. Damn you, because that's my favorite move. Like I love the fluidity of it. Yes. But I think I gotta go. Damn. Fuck. Because is it Dustin that does the clap and then throw him, or is it Randy that claps and then throws him? I think it's Randy. I think Randy, he throws him. Bro kick from Sheamus. 1, 2. Finn Balor has been eliminated. So we're down to Seth Rollins and Austin
That was
Theory.
nice. That was a nice move.
It really was. Austin Theory with the rolling drop kick. Look at the height from him. Can Austin Theory get the pin? 1, 2. Oh, so close. That was beautiful.
Fuck this.
We are not calling him the blue chip. We are not calling him the blue chip.
Go, Austin. It's your birthday.
You're not going to be at Survivor Series on the 25th anniversary of The Rock and call Austin Theory the blue chipper. Get the fuck out of here.
No, to answer your question, I think Randy is the one with the clap. But I mean, he I see Elijah saying always Randy's a pro when it comes to that move, but he learned it from watching Dustin. Dustin did it first like that. Ron Simmons did it. That's how he won the world title, the WCW world title in 1992 against Vader. God rest his soul as well. But it was more powerful. Like it's hard, man. And Dustin Rhodes is so fucking underrated.
Dustin does it right, and it's good. But the problem is Dustin gets because he's so tall.
Yeah,
he has to get so low.
Yeah.
Randy, he claps and he's there, right? He's there. Boom, 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 and it's over.
And knowing Randy and how he thinks, he probably incorporated the clap just for the fact that it takes away from him having to lower himself down. Him doing the clap because he does it and then he automatically, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like he's there already. Like his hands are there, but also it's very Viper-like of it. Yeah. Right? You know, snapping of the veins and him being coiled up. Like there's some imagery behind it. Elijah, nice title in the back. Thank you, my friend. Fought that at WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans.
Can I buy? Is AEW replica titles on sale?
I have no idea. I have not looked because I know if I looked, I'd spend money I don't need to be spending.
Winged Eagle is still the best.
Yes, I remember saying to myself, I was gonna because we were doing every WrestleMania at one point, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy a title every WrestleMania, and then I was like, you know what? Traveling with those things are a bitch.
Yeah, they're pretty. What are like 20 pounds a piece, 30 pounds a piece?
Heavy. Put it that way. John saying AEW titles are for sale. Fuck. Well, there goes my Christmas bonus.
You're making money hand over fist right now, you auto industry guru.
Shut up.
Love you, bud.
Oh, wow. Sheamus helping with the poetry in motion. I love it when like they're able to put some things aside to do some of these moves. And you see that especially on a night like tonight. All right, hit to the back. Oh, wait. There's Austin Theory. Austin Theory wants some. Nope. Oh, they're gonna double team this.
Stereo clubbing blows.
Okay. 10 beats of the Belfast. I love that. Austin Theory. Jeff, no. Knock that shit off. Eddie Zahari wants to know who's still in the match. So SmackDown has Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. Raw has Seth Rollins and Austin Theory. Right now you've got Seth Rollins. Kick to the midsection to Sheamus. Looked like he was going for curb stomp. Hit him with an air raid from Sheamus. And here we go. Sheamus is pandering to the crowd. It's probably the most over Sheamus has been in a while. Mostly because nobody can stand Seth Rollins. Austin Theory trying to get in the ring. Seth Rollins with a super kick. 1, 2, almost. Close call. You know what, though? Austin Theory, take out how stupid this gimmick is of the selfies and everything like that. He's a great wrestler. And he's so he is. I don't remember who said it earlier, but he is a main event guy. This is definitely showcasing what he's able to do. Look who he's in there with: 3 former world champions. Austin Theory is the legal man. Got Sheamus going for some kind of submission maneuver, I think. Maybe. Jeff Hardy pulled off the ring apron by Seth Rollins. Austin Theory going for the roll up. He's got it rolled up. He's got the tights. He's got the tights. Oh my God! Austin Theory's eliminated Sheamus.
That's what I'm talking about. That type of shit. That makes the selfie shit mean so much more. Like later tonight, post a still photo of that pin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Saying I pinned, regardless of whatever happens in this match.
Him.
Yeah.
And Sheamus is essentially giving him credit. He's gonna kick his head off though. Yeah. Yep. He's like, "Fuck you. I'm done here." And then he's like to Jeff, "What happened? Where were you?"
Who would
He
win?
says, "Fuck that,
Sheamus or
nope."
Kenny Omega? I mean,
he
that's not
hands
even a question.
Jeff Hardy, Kenny Omega. End of story. Thanks for coming.
And they're both dry as shit. I mean, Kenny Omega is the driest dude on the mic. I don't know what he's doing, what type of personality he has.
All right, so Austin Theory crawling over. He tags in Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins go to the top. Jeff Hardy is in the drop zone. Beautiful frog splash onto Jeff Hardy. 1, 2. Jeff Hardy kicks out. Can Jeff Hardy be the sole survivor? Can he come back and take out Austin Theory and the drip god Seth Rollins? You know what? I don't ever think I'm going to say that again. That sounded weird. I don't think I should ever say that. John wanted to know, there is a wrestler on the indies that did the selfie gimmick first. Who? John saying AEW is Omega.
Nah.
No shot. All right, so right now we've got Seth Rollins and Austin Theory looking like they're trying to hit a superplex on the Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy battling back. Headbutts to both men. Seth Rollins down on the outside. Austin Theory in the drop zone. We're going up to the top. Looks like a swanton bomb from the charismatic Enigma. Boom! 1, 2, 3. Austin Theory has been eliminated. And now we are down to Jeff Hardy and Seth Rollins.
You know how this is going, bro.
Absolutely.
You know how this is going. Well, you know what, though? Raw's up 2-1, right?
Raw's up. It's 1-1.
It's
This is only
So
the second match of the show.
Yeah, so Seth will probably go over, and then the SmackDown women to beat the Raw women. Where is Asuka at?
Not around.
Oh, thank you, Captain No Hair Obvious.
Captain No Hair Obvious, really? That was the best you had? It was the best you had for
It's a long night, sir. It's a long night.
It's Captain No Hair. Jesus Christ. Not on my level, says Seth Rollins.
And I'm as we're doing this, I am looking for AEW replica belts right now.
Went for the twist of fate from Jeff Hardy. White Russian leg sweep rolls through. Interesting pin from Jeff Hardy. Whatever the hell that was. John saying Asuka's hurt. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are watching Survivor Series. We're live here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. It is the Team Raw, the men's traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match. Team Raw versus Team Smackdown. We're down to Seth Rollins for Raw, Jeff Hardy for SmackDown. Big right hand from Seth Rollins. Oh, went for a neck breaker that said, screw it, I'm just going to hit you in the back of the neck. Close 2 count for Seth Rollins. Jeff Hardy kicks out, keeping SmackDown alive. We are using the they are using the hashtag Raw versus SmackDown.
Sorry. I almost spent $500 just now.
I would have called your wife and had you get beat live on air. It'd been real quick. Mrs. Evans, do you know what your husband just did? Oh, no, you don't? Let me tell you. Jeff Hardy twist of fate. He hit the twist of fate.
It's not working 2 times in a row, man.
The shirt came off. It might be different this time.
The crowd pops.
Well, of course the crowd pops.
Here comes a stompy stomp.
Knees to the back of Jeff Hardy. Seth Rollins. Curb stomp. First time he's hit that this entire match. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins is your sole survivor. Great match. Those guys did a phenomenal job.
Etsy is a good place for replica belts. Just gonna say that.
Stop. So right now it's Raw 2, SmackDown 1. And John goes, did I start trouble with telling you guys about AEW belts? Yes. This is 100% your fault. One of his kids is not getting a Christmas gift now because you told him about damn belts.
Oh, wow. Well, all right. So I'm just going to tell you this. Go on Etsy and look up jacked belts.
No.
They have...
Because I've got money I don't need to be spending.
They have everything. They have AEW belts. They have a Winged Eagle belt. The Winged Eagle belt's not that bad.
I have 8 nights of Hanukkah coming up. Leave me alone.
NXT UK belt?
Shut up. I would have a belt shipped to me every night.
There you go.
No.
Damn Big gold Ric Flair belt under $300.
Stop it, bastard. All right, so we're gonna go back to our poll question tonight.
Yeah, you never gave your answer to the poll.
No, I didn't because this match started. Big E will defeat Roman Reigns tonight at Survivor Series. If there's ever a night for Roman Reigns to lose,
I think it's tonight.
Tonight's the night because it has no implications on his story.
Okay.
It has no nothing bad can come out of this with him losing tonight. So if you're ever going to put somebody over, definitely tonight's the night to do it with Big E. What the hell?
So do you think it's better to put him over Roman tonight? Because ultimately, he's going to lose the title to Rollins. Unless you think they see Big E as carrying it all the way through WrestleMania.
If Big E wins tonight, he has that title to WrestleMania.
Okay.
And think about it, though. What a way to cement Big E as a true dominant WWE champion than to have him go out and beat the tribal chief Roman Reigns, who for the last 34 days has been the face of the WWE, the king of the mountain, the pinnacle. See what I did there?
Is the pinnacle still even together? Where's FTR in the pinnacle?
No, because when I saw Shawn Spears come out during the Darby Allin MJF match at Full Gear, I didn't realize it was Shawn Spears. So no, they're not together. They're not the damn pinnacle anymore.
I don't know what they are.
They're just a bunch of guys that get together every so often and beat people up.
Yeah, because FTR is a Ric Flair sighting away for Andrade having his own stable.
Yes.
Which that actually works better in my opinion. Because MJF doesn't need that shit.
No, he doesn't.
He can stand alone on his own.
Correct. Keep Wardlow, whatever. That's fine. Who cares? So you can do chicken shit heel stuff. That's fine. But no, tonight's definitely the night where Big E could take the win. And it would cement him as a WWE champion. It would separate him from Kofi and Xavier. It would just elevate him to that next level. And we're going back to moment on the pre-show. Limo pulling up. This was from the pre-show, right before they came onto the main roster. And coming out is the chairman of the board, none other than Vinnie Mac himself, Vince McMahon. And we have a bunch of B-listers in the back to greet him. Not a single main event talent among them.
The Red Notice Golden Egg.
We have Reggie back there, Dana Brooke, Aaliyah, who's not in the Survivor Series match.
Listen, they have Mace back there without the makeup and shit.
Yeah.
Are they turning him back to, what was his name, Dio Madden?
I don't know. Oh, my God. I think I just put it all together. Oh, hell. So, this is The Rock's 25th anniversary as we go back to a, what the hell is this called? We do a flashback to Rock versus Mankind from 23 years ago.
Is this where he crowned him? Yep, this is it.
Yeah. But
the corporate champion.
Yeah, the corporate champion. Because it was 1 year after the screw job. And Vince called for the belt at the screw job, and he called for it again a year later. But I digress. The winner of the Rock 25th anniversary Battle Royale is getting the dumbass egg.
Ah.
Look at we're doing a close up on some douchebag security guard. Ooh, there is the Universal Champion Roman Reigns.
I mean, he gave him a nod like, okay, you can go in. You can go in.
Yeah, okay. Ooh. Look at him typing on that like tiny little phone.
That's what most billionaires do, bro. They don't have fancy shit. They just want a fucking phone that works.
Nothing on that pad.
Legal
Why do
pad.
we keep
That's
side-eyeing the egg? What's happening right now?
Ooh. Ooh. Seed being planted?
Yeah, I think so. He gave him an egg. Oh, yeah, sure it is, Vinnie Mac. You tried, Vince. What is happening right? Like, Roman couldn't look any more, like, unimpressed. Oh, almost as much as my next contract. Ah!
What did he say?
He goes, almost as much as my next contract.
That's He made it seem insignificant. I love that.
Edie Zahari, there are 25 Battle Royal for your honor, 25 years of The Rock. Winner keeps job, 24 of them will be fired. Fuck. All right, that might have been the most blow-off moment of the night, though.
Yeah. Still looking at belts over here.
Did you see, so completely 180 in this, all right?
Right.
While we're in a commercial here. Did you see LeBron James punch somebody tonight?
No, I've heard about it. I heard, I got the alert, but I didn't see it.
HVD Radio posted this an hour ago. LeBron James was just ejected after punching Isaiah Stewart in the face during tonight's Lakers-Pistons game. Stewart then tried to run through numerous teammates and staff to fight LeBron. What a bitch.
So he punched him and then ran?
Yeah, LeBron hit him and then bailed. What a trash can. Then again, anybody that likes the Lakers are just absolute crumbs. Here's looking at you, Ralph Delavecchio. Can you put your tongue back in your mouth? Like, they can't be that good.
Listen.
I'm listening.
When this palate has tasted things that your mind can only imagine.
All right, first of all, taking that at its literal form, I don't ever want to imagine the things that palate has tasted. Out of just pure respect and friendship.
John says if I buy a belt or we buy a belt, he wants a commission.
So absolutely not. Whoa. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. From one salesman to another one. No. You ain't getting shit. And here we're doing a wonderful Peacock promo.
So John, put did you buy your belt yet? Did you buy your AEW belt yet, John?
John's probably got like 3 of them by this point.
What do we have next?
I don't know. What the hell is Ricochet coming out for?
Is he for the Battle Royal?
Oh yeah, we're doing Battle Royal stuff.
So this is bathroom break.
Stop.
If I was there.
But what kills me is we missed most of the entrances.
Why is AJ Styles in the Battle Royal? You can't find anything.
And we missed his entrance. AJ didn't get an entrance.
Or almost.
But Ricochet does, and then the Street Profits. What's in the boxes? Hold up. Back the hell up. Are those Christmas presents?
Can we get through Thursday first, please?
Yeah, no kidding. Naughty or nice, we all get a slice. Maybe it's pie for Thanksgiving?
It's the Pizza Hut. Corporate.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He got the old school red cup. If you can remember
no
the
one
red cup glasses from Pizza Hut back in the day.
Well, no, Montez Ford just says no one out pizzas the Hut. So, you know.
This is what AEW doesn't have to deal with.
Agreed. But while this match is brought to you by Pizza Hut for WWE, our recap is brought to you by Alan Foy of eXp Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell a home for a change of career brokerage, contact Alan Foy of eXp Realty, LLC at 302-682-8820 or visit him right there at alan.foy@exprealty.com. They're bringing the commentary team food. They're going to punk him out.
Byron got left hanging.
Why they got to do Byron like that? All right, so highlight some of the names in this match. We got AJ, Omos, Alpha Academy, R-Truth, the Street Profits, the Viking Raiders, Cesaro, the Dirty Dogs. AJ's like, screw it. I'm going to go stand on the commentary table. Who else is in there? Mansoor. Who's that big son bitch in the blue?
That's Shinky.
Oh, okay. Could care less. Shelton Benjamin's in there.
Somebody's already out.
Drew Gulak's out. Shelton Benjamin's out. Some other putz is out. Almost is just in there palming guys and throwing them out. This man is over here eating pizza.
Pepperoni at that.
That looks pretty damn good, though. I'm not going to lie. Commander Aziz is in there with Apollo Crews.
I mean, with pizza. Oh, my God.
Oh, this is gold. This is what I live for in Battle Royal matches. This is dumb. He's like, smell it. I'm old enough to be your daddy. Smell it. He shows it to Otis. Yeah! Could this be like a return to the regular Otis? Like, come on, bring back some of that old Otis.
I thought it was stage pizza until he saw the grease in the box.
Never mind. See you, Truth. Alrighty. Almost still standing in the ring because that man can't wrestle worth a shit. I think Ricochet just threw the pizza crust at somebody. Almost dumping Otis out on the outside.
I actually like Chad Gable, bro. They don't do enough with him.
No, I agree. Cesaro trying to dump him out. Notice how the shirts have Fox and USA on the back of them.
Oh, God.
Talk about network representation. Dolph Ziggler on the outside, over on the other side. I'd love to know how you call a damn battle royal. Big European uppercut from Cesaro on.
They probably call it on the fly, don't they? You think? With
probably.
All the refs out there saying who has to go out.
John C. Danzo. This battle royal is brought to you by USA and Bots Networks. You're not wrong. Who is that?
Dominik Dijakovic just got outed.
Edie Zahari says it's either going to be AJ, Sammy, or Omos or Cesaro for the win.
Big Swole's husband just got eliminated.
Cedric Alexander, yep. They're saying we want pizza. We've been interrupted by Bulbous Frank. What the hell is going on right now?
That must have been fresh out of college, Frank.
Oh shit, fresh out of college, Frank.
Western Kentucky State.
I'm looking at my phone. That picture was taken probably about an hour ago.
You were on when we had the draft, the NBA draft reaction show.
No, I don't think so.
And the Sixers drafted a kid from Frank's alma mater, and he sung the whole song.
Did he really?
The whole fight song, yes.
God bless. Who's that just got eliminated? Was that Jinder? There goes Eric.
Shinky. A shorter Great Khali with knees that actually go straight instead of going inward.
We're clearing some people out of the ring.
Okay.
One big son of a bitch versus another big son of a bitch. Neither one of them can do a damn thing in the ring.
Almost was good, man, but I don't know what the fuck they.
Oh, here we go with the standard "I'm gonna choke you out" move. There goes Shanky.
D-A-D.
Can't believe I said that out loud. Shanky. D-A. Stand up. Are you doing something from your damn alma mater?
Yeah, he's saying he's typing this song.
I'm not putting every comment up on the damn screen, Frank. Dolph Ziggler hanging on. Robert Roode hanging on. There's Mansoor. Great double team work by the Dirty Dogs.
Frank's about to he's about to hijack the live stream.
Of course he is. Frank, knock it off, damn it.
Just come on, just come in and sing it, Frank.
No. This show's doing good. Remember, AJ's on the outside, has not gotten involved yet. Dirty Dogs are eyeing up almost in the ring. Almost is like, come on, you tiny little bastards. Nope. There goes Bobby Lashley up and not Bobby Lashley. Robert Roode up and over. Bobby Roode, Robert Roode, the glorious one.
I agree with that comment, John. I do.
Battle Royale would have been better if NXT was involved. Absolutely. NXT should be on Survivor Series.
Could you imagine Tony D'Angelo in this right now?
Yes, that'd be great. Almost is Dolph Ziggler going for a handshake. Try for a truce. AJ with a phenomenal forearm off the top rope out of nowhere and eliminates Dolph Ziggler with fashion.
Like, I need Montez Ford to turn on Angelo Dawkins and
Not
have
yet.
almost as his muscle.
Franklin, I swear to God, I see you back there.
Franklin?
I will hurt you.
Frank, you really ain't gonna hijack it. I dare you.
Would you shut up? He's that stupid. I'm pretty sure he just fell. Like, I'm watching him back here, and I'm pretty sure the man just fell.
And felt like Ralphie did out of our intro.
Sammy's trying to rally the last three. Don't you do it. I will kick your ass.
Da 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 da. Stand up and cheer. Stand up and cheer for dear old
Get the fuck out of here.
Or to Davey Ray, the red and white up the rest. Our team.
Hey, knock it off. I got stuff happening over here.
Win the fray. We got the team. We got the steam. For this is dear old Western Day.
All right, now fall back into obscurity, you jackass.
Yo, so he did that. He did that on the draft show with tears in his eyes because he was so emotional. It was even better. That was good.
Right, Commander Aziz has been eliminated. What we missed while that shit was happening was Sami Zayn was trying to rally Cesaro and Ricochet together as the last three SmackDown men. And Cesaro and Ricochet said, fuck you, and allowed for the Street Profits to eliminate Sami Zayn. So remaining in this match, you have for Raw, Apollo Crews, AJ Styles, Almost, Street Profits, Montez Ford, and D'Angelo
Cesaro,
Dawkins.
right?
For SmackDown, you have Cesaro and Ricochet. Uh-oh.
I like this
You're going
though.
to pull him straight over.
Is Apollo about to eliminate Almost as well?
Get out of here. No, he's not. So we're playing tug of war with AJ Styles. Oh, he let him go.
No, Apollo kicked him in the leg.
No, he let him go.
You think so? Well, I mean, obviously in a little sense he let him go.
It wasn't Apollo. The timing was off, so it looks like he let him go. Up, he caught him. And bye-bye. All right, Apollo Crews has been eliminated. We're down. So
to the
Almost is
final
eliminated.
5? Fab 5?
And now we're down to the final 5. A pissed off Almost, the Street Profits, Ricochet, and Cesaro.
I just want to picture this, fam. Listen, Almost as a player who did not pan out in the NFL, you tell me in what fucking world do you have a big bitch like that doesn't pan out in the sport? I think it's because he's too tall. He's
too fucking tall. He's no Tony Gonzalez.
Wait. Well, okay, I'll give you that.
It's the biggest guy I could think of in the NFL. Cut me a break.
There's Aaron Donald. If Aaron Donald wanted to wrestle, that bitch would fucking wrestle.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was at karaoke Friday night, and his football life story was on. So
okay,
that's how I.
Well, you got Moose, the
there
Impact
goes Cesaro.
champion.
There goes Dawkins. We're down to Almost, Montez, and Ricochet.
He that bitch.
He did. He just said, "I challenge you to a duel."
Oh my god, you got a nerve to smack that bitch again?
You dumb bastard. That's what you are. Sends him out. Now it's down to Almost and Ricochet. If this was not for Amos, Ricochet's like, come on. I'm Nightwing. Let's fucking go. I'm Nightwing. You're Bane. I will fuck your day up. Here we go. David versus Goliath. Ricochet versus Almost. Big standing drop kick. Kicks to trying to knock the big man down. Body shots to the chest. Ricochet off the ropes.
That was literally just. He literally
just kind of fell.
He just
kind of laid there.
He's so tall.
Like, bye, Ricochet. And Almost is your winner of the 25-man Battle Royal with 12 eliminations. Thank you, Michael Cole. We're going to give that to Raw. So that puts Raw up 3-0 or 3-1 on SmackDown. So, but given that there's 1, 2, 3 matches left, can SmackDown still come back and win this? But they would have to clean the slate, go through everybody, win out the rest of the night. Ryan Brodo talking about Frank's interruption and saying, well done. Oh! Montez Ford just kicked the shit out of AJ Styles and is just flinging pizza out to the crowd.
If I got hit with a pepperoni slice of pizza while I'm in
the referee crowd, almost got whacked with one. Montez is bailing. It's a pizza heist. It's a pizza heist. That big bastard wanted the pizza. Oh, wait, they got a meat lovers. They're flinging pizza into the crowd. Somebody text Chrome, see if he got pizza. Chrome is there live, as from what I remember. So somebody reach out to Chrome, see if he got a pizza.
Yeah, but I need Montez Ford to hear what Almost has his muscle. Perfect.
You think so?
Perfect.
We're still flinging pizza. What the hell? That was fun though. I figured that was going to be a blow-off match. That got to be kind of fun towards the end.
More entertaining than what I thought.
A lot more entertaining. So, still left on the card tonight, we have the tag team champions, RK Bro, going up against the SmackDown tag champions, the Usos. the women's traditional Survivor Series match, and then what we're all been waiting for, Big E, Roman Reigns in the main event.
So Usos are probably winning the tag, and the women are probably winning. That's what I hate when they telegraph it.
Brian goes, at Chrome, did you get pizza? Oh wait, this isn't the text message machine. John C. Danza says that pizza will go for $100 on eBay. Edie says almost will be a threat for the Royal Rumble. I do agree with that.
Yep.
Frank said he heard pizza. I would like some pizza. You know what? We all this talk about food. I'm surprised we haven't seen Ralph Delavecchio here. But then again, Ralph doesn't like me, so God forbid Ralph coming to show up.
He's probably worried that his boy's going to get punched in the parking lot. LeBron.
He's on his way. Were they in LA or were they in
Indiana? They're in Detroit.
All right, so they were in Detroit. Who the fuck cares? He's on his way to Detroit to be bodyguard for LeBron.
He is a Michigan State fan, so I mean, the way his team got blown out.
Didn't they get their ass handed to them yesterday? Yep. You ever notice that? Like, let's run this back for a minute. Anytime Michigan State has gotten their ass handed to them, Ralphie has a really bad week in sports.
And life in general.
Well, there's that too. Whether it's, he does bad in fantasy, his locks of the week are horrendous. Like, there's always something bad for Ralph.
Man, hey, when you sit there and you play games all day and you want grandma's meatballs, I mean, which they are delicious. I will say that they're.
Wait, who the hell is doing quick pickup from KFC? Since when is KFC fast casual food? This isn't Chipotle.
It ain't a KFC trip if you ain't gotta wait for the chicken bit.
Yeah, no shit, man. Eating an egg will never taste like eating cake. What is happening right now? Magic spoon? What the hell? Grain-free cereal. There's some really weird shit out there in the universe. Baba is saying, guys, believe me, you're doing a great job. I really love what you're doing. Please keep it up. Baba, we thank you, brother, for being here, joining us on Facebook. Hey, holy shit. It's Ralph Delavecchio. I don't think I've seen him on an In This Very Ring broadcast in a hot minute. He wants to know if you're going to be dumb enough to play Thursday for some little pickup football.
I'm already, my position is QB and D-line. That's it. It's already been designated. When you're good, yes. Hold up. So is it QB because you don't have to do a lot of running? That's just because I got a good arm. But yes, my knees are fucking old.
Is it D-line because you just got to stand there and make sure nobody tackles the quarterback? Okay. Ralphie D says noted. And here we go. It is time for the SmackDown versus Raw Tag Team Championship match. Where is it? There it is. We got RK Bro, Randy Orton and Riddle versus the Usos, Jimmy and Jey. And this match is brought to you by Manscaped. Get 20% off and free shipping with code A2D at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Usos are making their way to the ring.
I like the all white.
I do too. I'm a big fan of that. I think the all-white Bloodline shirt looks a little nicer than the all-black Bloodline shirt. So here we go. Ryan says, Pete and Ralph, will we finally get to see the speed walking race that was supposed to happen before quarantine? Oh my God, you guys will be on a field together. Can this happen? Like I'm gonna advocate. I'm gonna say for the fam at home, we want this to happen. Like I've got enough cameras that are gonna be at that event that it's gonna happen and it's gonna get posted. Like
I can see us doing. Ralph. I open it up. We could do like a Mr. Perfect or what they were doing with like Street Profits versus Viking Raiders. Longest throw, longest kick, field goal. I'm down.
Ryan, Frank, you better be putting this together. Wait, there it is. That determines which team gets ball first. The Godfather coming back and chiming in. He's got Pete. All right, wait. I've got it. Somebody call Nate Moss. I need what's the spread for Nate versus Ralph. I need money. I need Moss money here, giving me the odds, the bet line. Guys, if you haven't figured it out, being an HED member gives you a ton of perks. With every single read I've done tonight, there's been a promo code for 20% off this, 25% off that. So much that we're giving away here being an HED member. How do you become an HED member? Well, it's very, very simple. You jump over there to our YouTube channel and you join up. It's $9.99 a month. You get to be on shows with us. We have members-only streams. We'll shout you out. And then every single week, Nate, Money Moss Money, whatever the fuck he calls himself, and Willie Vegas, Moss Money, whatever. Willie Vegas, they are going to give you some sports picks to earn a little cash. Let those picks fuel you being a member here at HED. Let that pay for it. I'm a member.
So, as am I.
We got RK Bro making their huge prop for RK Bro here in this match. These guys are going to be over like Rover. John C. Danzer says, I'll buy tickets to watch it. Facebook Live it. John, don't put it past me, brother.
I've already made preparations. I've ordered compression sleeves for my knees. You feel what I'm saying? You
going to be walking. Wait, did you just order them right now? Was that click I just heard?
No, I ordered them yesterday. They'll be here tomorrow.
Pete's gonna be walking. Oh my god! All right, I need to talk to whatever wife.
I'm gonna smell like Tiger Balm, bitch.
I need to talk to whatever wife is going to this event.
Oh, she's the worst. She's like, and you think you're gonna? She says you're gonna play football Thursday morning, and then when you come home, you're gonna be laid up for the rest of the day.
Oh yeah. If you guys are playing tackle too,
no, I'm not playing tackle. Fuck
somebody needs to have EMS on standby. But besides the fact, right? I need the wives to be recording so much of this. I have so many ideas for content. Esther wanting to know what channel is it on. It's on Peacock. If you're in the US, it's on Peacock Premium. Which you can actually get for free if you have an Xfinity account. Heads up. John says he bought that AEW World title.
Still looking, John. I'm trying to get a 2-for-1. I'm emailing these bitches directly. I need to get a deal. I mean, they got the IWGP United States title. God,
I don't like the IWGP titles. Don't ask me why, but I don't like them.
It's just too much. Like, one of the cleanest titles right now is the new US title for WWE.
I disagree.
You don't like that one either? Are you just gonna say you don't like red, white, and blue together? Are you saying you're
No. I think I'm a little bit more prone to the old one, right? The old United States title.
The one that had the red and white and blue all over.
Yeah. I don't like the bright gold that WWE is incorporating into a lot of their belts.
Do you remember the original WCW NWA one?
I'm trying to remember what it looks like, but I have seen it before.
And that one's clean too.
I'm a fan. Oddly enough, I like AEW's women's title. I think it looks great. It also doesn't help that I got to see it up close on Britt Baker. That was a few months ago. Butters and I got to meet her at Pandemic. Comic Palooza, one of those two.
That's not a bad meet and greet.
No, and it was great because she goes, "All right, so how do you want to do this?" And we're like, "However you'd like to do it."
Don't ask me that question. I'm going to say something rude come out of my mouth. If you ask me that.
It was a weird question to ask. I'm not going to lie, but it's like, do you want to, where do you want to stand? What do you want to do? Where are we taking the picture at? What's happening? And she goes, "Well, I need to be in the middle because I'm an attention whore." All right, how about it? What are the Usos doing here?
What do you? So real quick, what are your thoughts on their brother, the younger brother?
Meh.
To me, they should already tie like they should already be tying him into the bloodline.
They should be calling him an Uso.
Yes.
Like don't shy away from it. We're already shying away from oh God, I just blanked on his name. Steiner's kid.
Oh, Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. That's a dumb name. That's a really dumb name.
Just call him Braun Steiner.
Yeah, don't shy away from it.
That's where I like they want to reinvent. If you think about it, right? Like Finn Balor, his last run in NXT was the whole I'm anti here, I'm a villain. He's not doing all this shit. He's doing this. Now, as soon as he comes back up to the main roster, he goes back to that. Like Vince is like, they don't know you as what you just did in NXT. Okay, well, they know who I am. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can get that over. You feel what I'm saying? So, and with this, like, maybe not now. Maybe you have Roman at some point lose the belt or be in jeopardy of losing the belt, and then you could have premiered this kid. Because you got the tag team, you got your head guy, and then you need your single mid card wrestler. That could have been a baby brother. You feel what I'm saying?
Very well could have. It's all well rounded. Jey with a big shot to Riddle, sending him to the outside. We get back to some in-ring action right now. Jey laying the smackdown, for lack of a better phrase, on Riddle. Sliding back in to stop the count, and he gives a tag to Jimmy. Jimmy, the legal man now. Randy Orton watching from the apron. Almost took out his brother with that, too, with that Tope Suicida.
Tope Suicida.
John C. Danza reminded me it's Braun Breaker, a.k.a. Big Papa Pump Jr. or the Dog Face. It was Rick Steiner. Big Papa Pump was Scott.
So
you get a pass on that. Oh God, what'd you find?
You probably, I don't know, because you're young, so you don't know if you remember this. Their NWA TV title belt.
Ooh,
you ever seen that one?
No, I don't think so.
It's red leather.
Okay.
And on the strap it says it has ABC, CBS. It says all these plates. It's the title that Arn Anderson won the most as a singles wrestler.
Yeah.
Only $115.
You're buying it, aren't you?
I'm like, it's probably 80% chance I'm buying it right now.
Mrs. Evans, she's spending money.
She's asleep. She's getting ready for work.
Oh, so when Mama goes to sleep, Daddy buys stuff?
Yes, we both buy things 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
John, what did I start here? A problem. That's what you started.
You can't, when you have disposable income and you're going through your shit where you're nostalgic, it's not a good combination.
When you have disposable, hey man, if you've got money you want to spread, I'll take some. I got Hanukkah coming up. I turned 30 in a month.
Whoo, it's downhill from there, brother.
Yeah, pretty much. What do you think about this whole, this one thing that they're doing?
See, when I see that, I first noticed that from like D1, like kids trying to go to D1 schools. So when they're doing it and they're saying date ones or we the ones, it's all. I mean, they probably seen that shit in the TikTok and they just made it work and repurposed it. It's okay.
I do kind of like the, you just said it here. I don't know if it was like intentional, but how the Usos have been doing, the day one-ish stuff. It's a callback to that. Damn, what a kick from Riddle.
Why does my man have his toenails painted?
Does he really?
Yes.
No, he doesn't.
They're painted yellow. Look.
Maybe they're just dirty?
No, they are painted. Then that whole, if you go back and you look at that whole tribute to The Rock that they did and he did it, his toes are painted in that too. I don't understand it.
I never understood Riddle though.
He's an eccentric cat. He's an enigmatic.
He's a weird dude.
He's an enigma.
He's a very weird dude. Jimmy and Jay have been beating people up since kindercare. I fucking love it. If you're just joining us, guys, we're about to hit the 2-hour mark of our WWE Survivor Series live reactions. It's me and Ritz, and Birds of a Feather's Pete Evans. We're currently covering the RK Bro versus the Usos match. Raw is up 3-1.
3-1.
3-1. Boom. We got Matt Riddle in the ring. Randy Orton really hasn't gotten involved a whole lot in this match. And I think that's Jimmy that's currently in the ring as well.
Yeah, that's the my man who needs to lay off the bottle.
Ah, that's the
hopefully he had. Like hopefully.
Now, which one's married to Naomi? That's Jimmy, right?
That's Jimmy, the one in the ring now.
Okay.
Which I like how I kind of at first I didn't like what they were doing with her and Sonya. Like, why are you letting your wife get treated like this? Or how you not like? You feel what I'm saying? But now, like how far they went with it, you're just in it for the payoff.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think some of it does play into separating Naomi from the whole because there's an argument to be said to put her in the bloodline.
Yeah. Right.
I'd like to see them do something with that. Big hot tag. Here we go. Randy Orton.
You about to see the power string. You know that, right?
100%. It's part of this.
Clap. Boom.
Beep. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Mwah. Mwah. And another one for the other Uso. About to spike one. Nope. Maybe not. Maybe not. Jay pulls him to the outside. Nope. Almost hits him into the table. Jay's head bouncing off the table. Randy Orton back body drop onto the table, which still to this day, when he dropped one of the Singh brothers and went, "Oh shit," that was great. And one more for Jimmy Uso. Randy Orton back into the ring, went for a super kick to the midsection.
Hey, I love how he held on. Yo, Randy's attention to detail is
so good.
Amazing.
Big spike DDT. The Viper's about to coil. Crowd is so behind RK, bro. It's incredible. This is truly the odd couple of the WWE. The Viper's coiled. He's building it up. Will we see one of the most dominant moves in the WWE? Another super kick to the midsection. Drop down. I don't like how he does the drop down punch to the face.
Yeah.
He didn't see the tag. Riddle's in. Big high kicks to Jey Uso. I will say this. I love the fact that Riddle's truly like a I can hurt you kind of guy.
Yep. I don't want to. I'd rather smoke weed all day.
Yeah. But. Like let's go smoke a bowl together. John saying, sorry, John, I have comments over here and then WWE over here. So if I'm looking like this, I don't see the comments. So bear with me sometimes. I think this stuff Randy's doing right now is the most entertaining he's been in years. I completely agree. I think this is the best work Randy's been doing over the last couple years. Is the best of his career so far. And then Rand wants to know, yo, bro, after this match, Roman versus Big E happening. No, we still have the women's traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match. So I would probably tell you within the next hour.
Yeah.
We're going to see Big E versus Roman Reigns. Closer to the 11 o'clock hour on the East Coast, since it's 9 o'clock right now in Central Time. So probably within the next hour or so. Riddle, big belly to back suplex. Usos make the tag. Riddle didn't see it. Goes for the Irish whip. It's reversed. Big Samoan drop. That was
go ahead, John.
3.
John asked, can he make a prediction for the ladies match because he has to go?
Yeah, John, lay it on me. What do you got, brother? And damn, it sucks that he's got to go.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying having John hanging out here. John's got to drop by in this very ring every Saturday night at 10:30 Eastern Time, right here on HED Radio. Randy Orton. Oh, that's a good one. John says Bayley returns. That could be interesting. I don't know in what fashion, but that could be. All right, John. I see you, buddy. Double super kicks to the Viper. They've got Matt Riddle in the ring. Cue it up. Double super kick to Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle is out. 1, 2. Oh, Riddle kicks out at 2. Brand saying, bro, I think Big E takes over the match. I do think Big E wins as well. This is the time for Big E to win. And John says, if you want me to send me a link, I will be there if you want me. Yeah, brother, hook up with me on Facebook and we'll touch base.
I like the nod to the blue socks.
Yeah, I do too. Randy with the tag. Super kick to Randy Orton. I don't think he saw the tag, though. Another super kick to Matt Riddle. And he's going up to the top. Randy's like, I'm the legal man. This ref's not counting me out. Jimmy has no idea. He's going up to the top. Could Randy Orton catch him for an RKO here? He caught him! He caught him! RKO! Made him go night-night. Randy with the pin. 1, 2, 3. That is ball game. And Raw wins Survivor
That's over
Series.
with. They can't. There's no way SmackDown can win the.
No way SmackDown can come back and win.
Oh, which means Big E's definitely not winning.
Well, bet. Statistically, Raw has won almost everything.
Yeah, but I don't know. Not unless USA is like, listen, you better make us look good.
But what a beautiful RKO off the top from Randy Orton onto Jimmy Uso. He just comes in, sees him, catches him. Riddle takes a little bit of the splash there, but just absolutely levels him. Great showing for Randy Orton. It's interesting to think, though, how many more Survivor Series does Randy Orton have in him? How many more RKOs does the Viper have?
I don't think he's not. He's in his early 40s.
Yeah. But look, everybody from his time is gone.
He's 41 years old. He'll be 42 on April 1st. So, knock on wood, he hasn't really dealt with any major injuries, bro. He's been one of the healthiest and most reliable stars for a long time.
What the hell is on the Miz's action figure? Are those the glasses? That's really dumb. Okie dokie.
That was weird.
Very weird. I'd love to meet Paul Heyman too.
Like to meet him as a character or meet him as like just to pick his mind about the business?
No. Just to meet him as a person.
Yeah.
Right. I think I've seen him do a lot of appearances and whatnot, and I think he's a genuine guy. And I would love to just meet him and tell him about how, like, you know, for my bar mitzvah, we had to pick a hero, a Jewish hero, and I went with Paul Heyman, and I I'd love to be able to tell him that. Hills wants to know, was it true with tonight's match, Randy Orton has the most pay-per-view matches of all time? Probably. I believe he does. I saw Kane tweet out earlier saying that he surpassed Kane for the most pay-per-view matches of all time. We're going to do another throwback to The Rock's 25th anniversary at debuting at Survivor Series 25 years ago. We go back to The Rock versus John Cena, WrestleMania 28, once in a lifetime. That was 9 years ago. What an incredible match this was, too. But was this the match where Rock tore his pecs like 10 minutes into the match with the rock bottom?
It wasn't the pec, it was the abductor thingy.
Yeah. That's crazy. If you go back and watch the match and look at the stills, you can almost see where he tears it.
Yeah.
Like when he does it.
It's a big bitch, boy.
It was an incredible match, though. One of my favorites from 28. For sure. We're going back to Sonya and Adam in Vince's office. The egg's gone. The egg is gone. This is going to be interesting.
What happened to the egg?
Rock took it. Have you seen Red Notice yet?
No.
I've seen bits and pieces. I got the general premise, and I think The Rock took the egg. I think The Rock's there.
Said call the cops. What about, like, how badass would that be if Roman comes out with it?
That'd be great. Oh, so now this is going to be the overarching story?
No, it doesn't need to drag out any more than tonight, Vince.
Want to bet?
I know.
It's carried over to tomorrow night.
Why?
And we cut at, like, this is what I don't like about Peacock sometimes. It cuts out at very critical times.
Well, that's the corporate dollars, man. That's what, like.
But see, this is where it's a Peacock problem, not a WWE problem. Because WWE, they're doing a live show. They're just rocking and rolling, right? And we're missing Michael Cole said that everybody is going to be at Raw tomorrow night. Both members of Raw and SmackDown, that's what he started to say, will be on Raw tomorrow night for Vince to get to the bottom of this.
And then it cut to this.
Yes. A lot of dumb stuff.
There's nothing to talk about. So what's your feelings on the show overall so far?
I think it's a great show. Sorry, I was checking social media. I think it's a great show overall. Not anything like overly standing out, but I thought the men's Survivor Series match was great. Charlotte Becky was good.
Mm-hmm.
Even the 25-man Battle Royal was good. The tag match was good. It was good wrestling. Like we talked about it a few weeks ago with Full Gear. We talked about it with Crown Jewel. Very, very good shows, right?
Yeah.
We've got dumb shit like this egg, but I'm sure they're getting a ton of money to promote Red Notice, so let it happen. Nicholas wants to know, is The Rock shown up? No, not yet, but I do think it's coming.
So how do you have him come tonight, but then not have the egg? Like, I don't understand.
You got to watch the movie to understand, but I think he plays into it a little bit. Edie says The Great One, Deadpool, and Wonder Woman in the same movie. Let's get that right.
In it,
Black Adam, Deadpool,
and
Wonder Woman.
I haven't watched it.
I don't want to give it away because it is some critical plot points.
Okay. I started watching Cowboy Bebop, the live action joint.
Really? I'm not an anime fan.
Huh?
I said I'm not an anime fan.
You, sir, don't know what you're missing.
I'm missing a lot, I'm sure. And here we go for the women's 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series elimination tag team match. And this match is brought to you by Gleason's Bar, located at 6700 Mill Creek Avenue in Levittown, Pennsylvania. Use promo code A2D for 10% off your order, whether you dine in, take out, or order online. That's Gleason'sBarandSteaks.com. You know what's crazy? I was talking to the guys at Gleason when when they came on with us. I was like, "Where are you guys at?" And they're like, "Oh, we're in Levittown." I was like, "Bullshit! I grew up in Levittown."
Okay.
And
Is that Bucks or Delco?
Bucks.
Or Montgomery?
That's Bucks County. That's Pennsbury High School area. Oxford Valley Mall, Sesame Street.
Okay. I know where Oxford Valley. Like, I've heard of Oxford Valley Mall. I've never been there.
You're not missing much. I used to work there. Not missing much. Bianca Belair out to the ring first. But no, I was like, bullshit. So next time I'm coming home, I'm definitely visiting Gleason's. I saw their menu. They've got a Trenton-style cheesesteak. It's a cheesesteak with a layer of pork roll on it. You don't like pork roll?
I like pork roll. I like cheesesteak. I don't know if I like them bitches together.
I'm going to find out. And Carmella coming out to the ring next. I love Carmella's new entrance. Oh, Corey, shut up. We get it. You're engaged to her.
I've seen her. Listen, this is not a knock to her. She's a woman. I hope she empowers that. She embodies that. I've seen her freshly non-makeup face, and I just don't see it.
Yeah, let it happen.
I don't see it. But Corey, congratulations to you. Now, this one here, Alistair, Malachi back, Tommy End. Good on you, buddy. Good on you.
I love her TikToks.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's one of my favorite things. But here's my girl right here. Liv Morgan.
Mrs. Bo Rotunda.
Yeah, shut up. But I love the fact that she's going after Becky. And what's all right, first of all, love this ring gear. Second of all, go back to WrestleMania in Brooklyn a few years ago. I got to meet her and Sarah Logan. Mm-hmm. And I was so excited to meet them. Like, out of everybody, and they were so nice. They were so cool. And then you got this evil bitch.
Bro, and they just don't know what to do with her, bro.
No. Like,
they're so hot and cold on her.
Put her with Raquel and let them go after the tag titles, and I'm happy. I mean, I know she's a tag champion with Nikki, but still.
I mean, they do that stomp and they give her the boom, but there's nothing visual with that.
No.
It pisses me off every time. There should be a visual with that. Outside of the noise, give me smoke, give me some type of pyro.
I would like the explosions on the side of the what the hell is it called?
The screen? The
yes.
monitor?
Where it explodes inwards, like at her.
Yeah.
That.
Or have her save it. Well, no, you can't have her save it until she gets in the ring. If you switch the music up. The fact that she's still only 25, bro.
That throws me for such a loop.
And I think her significant other is an indie guy.
You think so?
And I'm pretty sure his name is the Action Man. Like he's a taller, more bulkier version of Reggie.
Okay.
Like but he just, I don't know, for whatever reason it just doesn't work.
And here comes Natalya, arguably the workhorse of the women's division. And how she's still around is incredible.
She, like you said, she's a workhorse. She is the Brooklyn Brawler of the women.
And then you got this woman. I think Shayna's gonna eliminate everybody.
She should.
I love that. Like they literally even put her in blue. Toni Storm.
Mrs. Juice
Let's
Robinson.
go.
Lucky son of a bitch.
Mrs. Who?
She got engaged to Juice.
That's right. Shotzi. Here's another underrated character.
Yeah.
I just wish she would get away from this.
Yep.
Right,
Who would have thought that she stayed and then
Tegan left?
Tegan's jobless.
Don't get me started. I got so mad. I got so pissed. I wish they would just come out and say that Sonya's over the women's division. Like, I wish they would just say that. And Adam Pearce is over the men.
Yeah.
And now it's boss time. I do like that she added this to her entrance.
I can't stand Sarath Tom. Whatever her husband's name is. Lucky son of a bitch.
Mizaki. I do like that out of all the teams all night long,
they looked like the most unified.
And they waited. They waited at the top of the ramp. They walked down together as a unified, dominant force, right? You had Toni Storm and Shayna Baszler in the back, arguably the two most violent women on the team, right?
Yep.
Sasha leading the charge as the captain.
Now, so.
No, I know, but still, they're violent. Toni Storm Sasha is the captain. Shotzi and Natalya there flanking. It was a great image. Beautiful, beautiful imagery.
And look at Sasha's her. I'm trying to think who jacket is that after. You know, she always thinks about her husband is the costume designer.
It's one of the seamstresses.
But was that Eddie?
No,
Eddie didn't wear jackets. I'm trying to think of who wore jacket. Pillman,
maybe.
Pillman may wear jackets like that.
Give it a minute. Social media will tell us. Oh, Tony just hit her. Oh, no. Don't do this, Mask.
So fucking ugly.
This is so dumb.
I like how she got, like, peasants helping her put it on.
Well, yeah, because she's got so much damn hair. Is it a cane mask? Please tell me it's a cane mask. It looks like a cane mask.
They didn't put it on?
The mask didn't fit. That's what happened. It didn't fit. She's holding the mask, though. Zelina's in orange to make her stand out. Oh, here we go. Tony's going to eliminate Carmella.
If it wasn't for Bianca, I would say sweep him.
Love that. Oh, Jesus. All right, so Carmella has been eliminated.
With a schoolboy.
Tony's like, all right, Bianca, you're in the ring. Let's go. WrestleMania. Oh, Shotzi made the tag. Sasha Banks' face, and that was great.
Yeah.
And you know what? Bianca makes her own outfits. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
She makes her outfits, and for a while she was making the Street Profits outfits. When they didn't have anything for Bianca to do, when she debuted on the main roster, she was with the Street Profits, and then they immediately started those little gimmicks with
Viking Raiders.
Viking Raiders. So they had nothing for her. So she was making all the outfits for them for those vignettes. And my tag team partner, Butters, chiming in. What's up, boys? Hope you are having fun. Brother, it's a great show. We miss you tonight, man. Definitely miss you tonight.
Is he checking in from the work?
Yeah, he's got to work tonight. It's the Thanksgiving push.
Damn Coca-Cola.
Yeah, and then they had some, like, he would have been here if they didn't have some people walk out.
Jesus.
Yeah, clusterfuck over there.
Keeping food on the table, though.
Yep, yes he is. Interesting bridge rollout. Bianca rolls over her. I think of all the women in there, and this is what I think is going to be funny. Rhea and Shayna are probably the least flexible.
Yeah. Just based on her body type.
Well, just how they wrestle, right?
Yeah.
Good God in heaven. That looked awful.
So I had the bowl this morning, right? And I'll give you this. I had the bowl this morning. We bowl 3 games.
Okay.
And you get a series score. My
play.
series score
I know
today,
how league play plays out. I did it for a while.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Where do you bowl?
Today it's a traveling thing. So today we were in South Jersey and Turnersville. Nice float over Summers roundabouts Sunset Flip. Like
it was very nice.
Oh Lord.
Go ahead. Oh. All right, go ahead.
Oh Lord.
Can you focus for a second?
Leave me alone, sir.
No.
Oh. How dare you chop her there? So my score.
I just saw it happen. All right, continue.
Oh, she slipped.
She bounced.
Ooh. I bowled 6-6-6.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I know.
I'd have deducted a pin.
I still feel some type of way. So I mean, automatically.
Natalya and Liv are the legal women in this match right now. Natalya in the Raw corner, tag to Rhea Ripley. The Nightmare is in the ring. Queen Zelina doing whatever the hell Queen Zelina's doing.
I don't know how she wrestles in those boots, bro.
Who?
Rhea.
Rhea? I don't know, man. People get comfortable and stuff. I know some people that feel more comfortable in high heels.
Really?
Some people, yeah. That's what they prefer to wear. I think they're weird.
Probably got some strong ass calves, boy.
Rhea's like, did you just slap me? Oh, shit.
You done fucked up now.
Love this. Shayna in the ring right now. SmackDown still has the upper hand here, 5-4. This is where I think you start seeing a little bit more technicality and
I don't know how this doesn't hurt. Like
brutality.
You can't not no sell this.
I don't know either.
So Rhea just lost a piece of her face, I think, in the ring.
I see that.
And the referee just picked it up. Ooh, I'm glad that worked out. I'm glad that worked out.
That's where you don't pick up somebody that's taller than you if you don't feel comfortable enough to do it.
Right. It looks like almost like that was supposed to happen like that.
I think she course corrected once she got her up.
Here goes Shotzi being stupid.
Yeah, why? Why? What's the logic here? Like, it makes no sense. We're just going to pull her off for no reason.
Should have just kept Aaliyah in the match for all that.
Huh? Trying to get.
But they want to have these storylines within the storylines. That's all.
I get that, but it just doesn't fit right now. Right? Because you walk down solid, like they should have started the brawl at the ramp. Right? Had a stare down at the ramp. Right? Don't just start it because you got in the ring and the bell rang.
Here comes a triangle.
Yep.
Ooh.
Rolled through, kept it together, armbar, center of the ring. Rhea with the pin attempt. 1, 2, nope. Oh, Coquina, she's got her. Karafuda clutch, not Coquina. That's somebody else.
It's the Brutus Barber beefcake to me, bitch.
Yeah, right. Rhea stands up with her, flips her over. Big kicks to the head. I think Rhea lost more of her face again. That's what happens when you come in pieces. Sachi. This is where we break down again. We had this happen during the men's match. Big discus clothesline. The crowd's not involved in this match at all.
I think they were just doing a wave, bro.
They were. Toni, big kick. Big kick from Rhea Ripley. Shayna Baszler's back up. Locked her. She's got her locked in the Coquina clutch. Karafuda clutch again. Ripley, big back body drop.
They're legit doing away. Like Vince cannot be happy.
No. I don't know why we're not interested in this match at all. Like, this is a solid match.
Appreciate the eye candy that's in the ring crowd.
If nothing else, right?
Yeah.
All right. Sasha Banks gets the hot tag. Bianca Belair gets the hot tag. Now here we go. I think this is what people were waiting for. They didn't care about anything else because now the crowd came alive. Now that they realized it's Bianca and Sasha. Right? We're done playing games. WrestleMania rematch. Here we go. Such power. The crowd came back alive. Like, this is what they wanted. And it was set up properly. Bianca with the big roll through. Love that. Love the cockiness from Bianca.
Oh, my God.
Focus.
How this girl doesn't have a title on her, bro, makes no sense to me.
Big leapfrog. Roll through. Picks up Sasha. Sasha with the roll through. Bang statement. Bang statement. Center of the ring. Sasha's got it locked in. Bianca trying to crawl to the ropes. She had to hook the leg to do the roll.
Oh, she about to go for the KOD.
Roll through. Bianca, such power, picking Sasha Banks right up off the ring. She can't get it locked in. Sasha throwing elbows. Sasha off the ropes. Bianca Belair picks her back up again, catches her midair. Just like pure power. Big fall away slam. Kip up from Bianca. Natalia's the only one back up, calling for the tag. Oh, she kicked. She knocked her off the apron. Banks going for the bank statement.
You know what the For everything she just did in the ring, right? The pop she would have got from the AEW crowd.
Oh yeah.
It just shows you that different strokes for different crowds, bro.
Oh, absolutely. I think this should have been a singles match. This should have been our champion versus champion match. Great stuff from Sasha. Bianca over to the far side. Rhea back in the ring. Rhea makes the save. Referee did pause for a minute, though.
Yeah.
Big right hand to Rhea Ripley. Sasha Banks eyeing up Bianca Belair. We have not had an elimination yet since Carmella early on in this match. Picks her back up. Huge spine buster.
Which is weird because I'm like, how much time do they have allotted?
I don't know. This isn't like AEW where they tell you how much, like, what the time limits are.
Well, AEW didn't do that on Full Gear.
Yes, they did.
Well, no, I don't think they did it in the main event.
Yes, they did.
They did?
I think they gave him an hour. Oh, Banks with the hair. Banks has the hair. She caught it back up. Tilt-a-will. Hurricane Rana. Did Zelina make the tag?
Yes.
No, Bianca just made the tag to Zelina.
Hot Rocket.
No way. Zelina off the ropes. And she rolls through. Nobody's ready for a tag yet.
Like, that's the AEW shit they do all the time. Sitting there waiting for the spot.
Oh, here we go. CM Punk. Either that or, you know, they're telling a good story. Uh-oh. Where everybody's tired of Sasha. Nobody wants to deal with her. All right. Tony's back up. Backstab. Backstabber.
Oh my God.
Damn! 1, 2, 3. Great job for Toni. She's being the only one eliminating people right now.
That move,
yeah, that's beautiful.
That innovation.
And they didn't even call it anything. They're just like, what a move by Toni. So legal women are Toni Storm and Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan rolls out of the way. Toni goes for the big boot. Liv with the bridge. I can't get words out. Stuff's happening so damn fast. Oh my God, what a headbutt. She made her go night-night. Liv with a great block. Off the ropes. Roll through. Kind of a fuck. Why?
Yeah, they shot way too hard off that rope.
Yeah, they did. Shayna comes in for the save. Baszler sent to the outside.
I love that move.
Yeah, it's a great move. She plants Toni Storm. Liv Morgan does. And Toni is eliminated. So we're down to Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan for Raw, Sasha Banks, Shayna Baszler, Shotzi, and Natalya.
Shotzi needs to be the next one to go, bro.
Agreed. I love that Liv.
Get the green She-Hulk out of here, bro.
Oh, she's rolling it through. Oh, my God. If Liv would have eliminated Shayna right there, legal women are Shayna and Liv Morgan. Big right hands from Liv Morgan. Kick to the midsection, kick to the face. Shayna teetering on the ropes. Liv tries to lock her up again. Kirifuda clutch by Baszler. Liv's reaching. Ooh. She hits Rhea Ripley off the ring apron. Shotzi makes an unnecessary tag for no reason. Sasha tags her.
What the fuck was that? What?
That was dumb. That was really dumb. Sasha with the frog splash.
What? But Shotzi does the whole swanton shit.
I think she slipped.
Or the coffin drop. Like, she does something to the coffin drop type shit.
Yeah, I think Shotzi slipped. So we're down to Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Sasha Banks, Shayna Baszler, Shotzi, and Natalya. Big right hands to both Rhea and Bianca. Headbutt. Oh, Christ. Even Rhea said an ow on that one.
Oh, look at, oh my God.
Can you focus?
No, I'm talking about the move. Why? You did all that to go into a suplex?
Yep. She walked around with her for a little bit, though.
Bianca Raquel, and then Rhea Ripley, that faction. Oh my God.
Yes. Rand wants to know after this Big E versus Roman. Yes, after this match, it will be Big E versus Roman Reigns. If you're just joining us, this is Team Raw versus Team Smackdown. Remaining for Team Raw, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley versus SmackDown, Sasha Banks, Shayna Baszler, Shotzi, and Natalya. I am in this very ring's Ritz, being joined by Birds of a Feathers, Pete Evans.
Sliced bread number 2.
Yep, with an assist. Natalya pulls Bianca off the apron. Rhea Ripley has been eliminated. It's down to Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks, Shayna Baszler, Shotzi, and Natalya. Can Bianca solidify the fact that she is the best of the best?
Has Sasha beaten Bianca since WrestleMania?
I don't think so.
Yeah, then that's probably how it's going to go down.
Natalya with a quick roll up on Natalya. 1, 2. Absolutely not. Great power from Bianca. Just standing there. Vertical suplex to Natalya. Drops her on her back. Goes for the pin. Center of the ring. 1, 2. And it's a 2 count. Knocks everybody off the apron. Goes back to Natalya. Bianca in very dangerous territory over there in the SmackDown corner. Big right hands.
Second backflip of the night.
Flips over Shayna. Sends Shayna back to the outside. Natalya with a huge powerbomb. Even though Michael Cole called it a spine buster because he's dumb. Wait. Shotzi, I don't think you understand how the rules work, honey. Uh-oh. Well, that pissed off Shayna. This is where SmackDown falls apart. Now, Shayna, this is how Sasha's going to get eliminated. And for no reason, Natalya pulls her down. Like, no reason whatsoever. So that's how Sasha Banks gets eliminated in the most dumbest fashion ever.
She just got counted out?
Yeah, she just got counted out.
It means Bianca's going to be the sole survivor.
Yep. They all turned on her in the dumbest ways possible. Shotzi's like, you bitch. Shayna's coordinating everything.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Very Shield
Remember
style.
she was leading Shafir and Jessamine Duke, bitch?
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
That worked out real well. Natalya, the legal man, discus clothesline onto Bianca Belair. She's going for the sharpshooter, center of the ring, rolls her over. Bianca struggling. But this is where Bianca shows off that power. Can she crawl to the rope? Shayna Baszler's right there waiting for her. Nope, rolls through. Natalya knocks Shayna Baszler off the ring apron. Small package. Natalya has been eliminated. We're down to Shotzi, Shayna Baszler versus Bianca Belair. And I think you're right, Pete. This is where Bianca Belair absolutely becomes
right. The only person that The only person that could have beat her was Sasha. Now that you don't have Sasha in there, you just gonna have
Big
Bianca.
E.
They always had that one comeback every year for Survivor Series.
Yeah. Trying for the Kirifuda clutch. Lifts her up. Drops her on her face. Shayna's out. Now it's down to Shotzi versus Bianca. I'll tell you what, though. If Shotzi wins this and uses it for further storyline against Sasha.
I mean, that's the only way, but I mean, listen. Take nothing away from her. But if Shotzi hair wasn't green and she didn't scream real loud, what else?
What I'm saying, she got away from that.
But I'm saying, what else would she be?
Nothing. Because they haven't done anything to invent her. Right.
But that's the other thing too. I think a lot of times, and this speaks to some of the people that just got released. I know it's hard, but you got to try to make the best of what you got. But how hard are these people trying to break out from what the mold? Or are they just happy to be there?
I think Shotzi's done the best with what she's been given.
Yeah.
Such power from Bianca. Yeah, well, think back to her time in NXT. I don't think she's been given the proper TV time to really showcase what she's capable of on the main roster. From a promo perspective, from a character perspective. I think her in-ring work is a little rough sometimes. Mm-hmm. But I think Shotzi does have potential. I don't know how much, but she's got potential. And this would be another proving ground bit for Shotzi as well.
Well, yeah, that's about to come to an end, sir.
I say that, and then this happens. Bianca Belair with a KOD, center of the ring. Lord. That's a ball game. 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair is your sole survivor for Team Raw.
Raw's up 4-1.
5-1.
5-1. Yeah. I mean, you could be right.
Raw. Yeah.
You could be right.
2, 3, 4, 5. 5-1. I know I'm right.
But question for you: why didn't they give Woods back a crown?
Do what?
Why didn't Xavier get back his crown?
I don't
know. The only crown that WWE had.
Yes. I just work here.
I hope he comes back with one that was similar to what Harley Race had.
That would be good.
The one with the actual felt on it on the top.
Yes. And here we go, a promo for War Games. War Games is December 5th, live on Peacock. I'm excited for it. 2 weeks away. I'm a big fan of Toxic Attraction. I wasn't a huge fan of Mandy going down there and joining up with two essential nobodies, but I like what they've done with them over there.
I mean, listen, man. Priscilla Kelly, a.k.a. Gigi Dolan. Just take my money, man. You can have half of everything, brother.
Look at me.
Just take my money, man.
What is it with you and spending money tonight?
Darby Allin, I don't know what you did to for that not to work out. Don't know what you did. Yo, you ever watched On Tap with Brandy or Brandy on Tap?
A Shot with Brandy?
Shot with Brandy, whatever it's called.
No, I have not.
So Cody Rhodes was on there and his music hit. They played his intro, but he actually has a Snoop Dogg version of his intro, which is
really
100 times better.
That's crazy. I
100
like that.
times better.
Hey, entertain the audience. I'll be right back.
He's probably going to go get specially made popcorn that they sell in Texas somewhere because he know where all the niche food spots is. Right now, we're showing 2-year flashback celebrating 25-year Rock anniversary debuting at Survivor Series. He drops the people's elbow on Baron Corbin, at the time King Corbin, with Becky in the ring when she was just Becky Lynch the Man. I think this was actually the premiere SmackDown in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. But now that's going to lead us into our main event, Big E versus Roman Reigns. We see Paul Heyman once again being startled by Kayla Braxton. And we're just going to let this rock for a bit.
And I'm back. Perks of having one of those doors behind me be a bathroom.
We just go into a cup, sir.
No.
So we was just letting it breathe with Kayla Braxton, looking in her little sequence little blazer there. Looking a little scrumptious.
Paul Heyman pandering to the crowd, talking about the theft of the egg.
I think that tie has a lot going on, but it matches the pinstripe in the suit and the lapel. Did she just say Brock Lesnar's no longer suspended?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And Paul Heyman went white as a ghost.
Oh, why would you do that to her? Oh, no, I see. I can't do that. Mm-mm. So that maybe that's a way he loses to Big E tonight.
Because they said Lesnar was going to be at December 2nd SmackDown with a ticket, but I think he's here tonight. All right, so here's the promo for the Red Notice thing.
So, like, I know for what I know from Red Notice, one of them is a con artist, one of them is good, and then two of them are good, one's bad. Is that correct?
Kinda. From what I've gathered.
So we don't know who's the con. You don't know who the con person is right away, do you?
No.
Okay.
And I think there's a twist in here too.
I saw Ghostbusters Friday, by the way.
How was that?
Good. Really good, actually.
No desire to really see it.
It was pretty good. So before we get into the main event, what's your favorite superhero movie so far this year?
I haven't watched many this year.
Really?
No, I've been saving them for when I can just sit at home and watch them.
You haven't seen Suicide Squad, Shang-Chi?
Oh no! I take that back. I did watch Suicide Squad. I actually so I did a watch party of it with Ryan, Ralph, and Frank. Okay. Because Ralph had not seen it yet, and I was they were telling me they were doing it. I was like, yeah, I'll jump in, I'll watch. Right. I started playing video games while it was on, and then like as we're getting ready to put it on, we put it on. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this? So I started watching. I did thoroughly enjoy it. I was gonna watch Shang-Chi last Sunday,
right
when it hit Disney Plus.
Yep.
But I had some plans cancel, and so I cleaned up my room. Stripped the bed, changed the sheets, did some reorganizing. Right. Mm. Had a pretty productive day. Got in bed, ready to watch it. The controller was over here.
That's it.
I was over there. and I said, you know what? No big deal. I'll watch it on my iPad. My iPad was here. I was over there. And I said, I'm not watching this on my phone.
Right.
So I'm just going to go to bed. Fuck it. So I went to bed.
To me, I will be honest with you. Out of everything I've seen thus far, Suicide Squad is my favorite movie of the year.
I'm excited for Shang-Chi. I'm probably going to watch...
and I've seen Shang-Chi.
I don't know if I'm going to get to watch it on Thanksgiving. I typically try to fit a movie in on Thanksgiving. But we're doing like a unofficial Friendsgiving at karaoke. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get to watch that. So I'll probably watch it. I think I got some time next Sunday. I don't think I have anything planned, so I'll probably watch it next Sunday.
Okay.
If you guys are just joining us, welcome. This is In This Very Ring. My name is Ritz, and we have Birds of a Feather Pete Evans here. We are just waiting for WWE to kick off the Big E versus Roman Reigns match, the main event. I'm just sitting here watching a Harry Potter promo. Like I need another damn Harry Potter promo in my life. God. dokie. But I will be watching Spider-Man No Way Home the day it comes out.
This movie better live a. They put so much pressure on this movie, bro.
You know what's funny is we're celebrating my birthday on the 16th, so I can't do the midnight. But you best damn believe I will be watching it that weekend.
It's just so much pressure on this movie, bro.
It's good. It's gonna do everything it's designed to do. Everything it's designed to do.
It better.
It's crazy that this is the final pay-per-view of 2021.
Well, I mean, for them, yeah, but not for you got NXT.
Yeah, but for the most part.
And like, question for you. So with Roman, right? What I was thinking about is how they used to do every once in a while with trips. They would do like him dropping the belt to like on some on some bullshit and winning it back at the next pay-per-view. That's what I thought they potentially had. They had a chance to do that with Woods to give him his moment.
Yeah, I could see that too. I booked it out in my head. Yeah, no, I booked it out in my head, but this is going to be a fight for sure.
Jesus, Austin Eckler with 3 touchdowns tonight. Son of a bitch.
Sorry, what's happening?
Fantasy football, Austin Eckler.
Who are you playing tonight, this week?
I'm playing actually Frank. He did not fare so well.
Brian Kaufman, I assume this will be a DQ somehow. Brock probably shows up. I think there's a couple different ways that you can play this out, Brian. You can have The Rock show up, which has been heavily rumored. You could have, what's his name, Brock show up as well. But I think I don't see this ending in a disqualification. Part of me wants to see Big E just win this whole damn thing, just on pure principle. But you know, we'll see. You need to go listen to the New Day pod.
It makes more sense for Brock to show up because then you lead into Brock versus Roman. You can either do it for day one or you could do it for Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Where's Rumble at this year?
Hold on, let's see if I can pull that up. Rumble 2022. Oh, wait, hold on. I need Royal Rumble 2022. There's apparently a movie coming out called Rumble in 2022. It's going to be at the Dome in St. Louis.
Okay. And day one is in Georgia. It's in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's in Atlanta. And we'll probably do a live reaction show for that because the first is a Saturday.
Okay.
So we'll probably do it in this very ring live reaction show. I get off at 6. The show starts at 7, so we'll probably do one. Doing a very interesting replay back.
That crown was made out. That was a Burger King crown, bitch.
Yes.
Whereas Zelina's is like a legit crown.
Oh, yeah. This I loved. I loved this. I watched it back yesterday and again today. I thought this was so well done. Big E coming down and the stare down, and then they just go at it.
They're champions, bro. Like you can tell, like Big E now has this aura about him to where he stands like a champion. He walks like a champion.
Yep.
Like he never can go back to what that shit was.
No, and Xavier sets him up really well with just super kicking the one and letting Big E big end both of them.
Yeah.
No, this is going to be really, really good for for Big E. That's why I think Big E wins tonight, man.
Yeah. And he talks like he says, I'm gonna beat your ass. You want it? Come get it. I'm gonna give you all this.
You mess with my family, I gotta beat your ass like you stole something. I love that. I love that. You know, I love it when they stop talking like they're talent and start talking like they're just in the streets.
Yeah.
Big E making his way to the ring right now. This match is brought to you. I think I ran out of sponsors. Jesus Christ. This match is brought to you by Body Check Wellness. Use promo code AGD for 25% off your order at bodycheckwellness.com. They are the leading experts in gummies, topicals, you name it. They use the full potential of hemp for wellness, balance, and recovery. This is going to be a fight. This man out here looking like a Bazooka Joe rapper, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the theme is for this.
Like, it's either bubblegum or Wonder Bread. It could just be because I'm hungry.
Or a Gundam?
No, not Gundam. No shot that's Gundam.
No, what is it? It's... Okay, I'm trying to see if I can read it. The trifecta. I read that.
I don't know.
I know he's cool with Wale, but I don't think his music has the initial pop, like that initial drop.
No, it doesn't. It needs something.
It needs something.
No, I think it is. I like it, but it needs something.
It
Not
doesn't
for how
grab
he
you.
should be walking out.
Right. It doesn't grab you right away.
Like this.
Oh, as soon
Roman's
as you hear
music. This is something. I still hate the CGI stuff that happens right here, but Roman's music fits. That slow walk, you know, that drop of the beat, everything.
that pandemic working out with his cousin basically helped his body out a lot.
No shit.
Giddy up. With the lay on him.
Boom.
Like, okay, so they can do the pyro. Why they don't do that for Rhea with her stomp? I have no idea.
I don't know. What they should do with Rhea's stomp is give her lightning.
Something. You know, my man got 2 sets of twins.
Does he really?
He's got like 6 kids by the same chick, though.
I mean,
2
good
sets
for
of
him,
twins.
but Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns out here walking with a infinity gauntlet on his hand. Looks like he stole some shit from Tony Stark.
We're over the 3-hour mark for for bell time. We're approaching the 3-hour mark for the live reaction.
Yeah, we're about a minute 15 seconds away from it. Tell you what, this is better than the 4 hours we did at friggin' Survivor SummerSlam.
Yeah.
It was almost 5 hours, I think. We talked, like, don't be wrong, you and I have talked a good chunk of this night, but when I tell you I did not shut up for almost 5 hours on that last reaction we did, to the point where I was like, I can't do that again. I had no voice when I went to work Monday. Like, I literally started talking at, I think, 6:45 my time that night. And I stopped talking almost 11:30, 12 o'clock. We ran forever. It's going to be a very interesting night right now.
Yes.
And all eyes are on Roman Reigns, Big E, main event, Survivor Series. Raw's already won the night. Not a big deal there.
No.
But here we go. Big E, WWE Champion. Roman Reigns, Universal Champion.
And I think like the way Big E's carrying the belt, like it means just as much to him as that other belt.
Correct. It's going to be interesting. I think Paul Heyman might have fallen off the ring apron there, but who knows? Here we go. About to ring the bell. Come on. All right. This match has started. Roman Reigns, Big E. We thank you guys for joining us tonight here on In This Very Ring.
If you haven't already, hit that like, pound it, whatever platform that you're on. Every platform has a like. And if you want, subscribe. $9.99 a month, but trust me, you follow the picks. Even if you don't bet, it's even better because your first bet with most sites, you get a bet bonus or a deposit bonus. Make some money. Holidays is around the corner. Make some extra bread to pay for those gifts. Maybe replica belts. You never know.
Oh Jesus!
Gotta bring it back.
What do you use when you do those? Do you use DraftKings?
I have Bet NJM, Points Bet, DraftKings, FanDuel,
Jesus,
Caesar Sportbook.
I mean,
just keep going, because you all get deposit bonuses. So it's just money spread out everywhere.
That's fair. We're having a test of strength here in the ring. Roman getting a little up, Big E getting a little upper hand on Roman Reigns. Roman diving to the outside to kind of regroup. Refocus.
DraftKings actually I wonder, they usually promote like their pool pick, their WWE pools.
They've been doing it all night.
They have.
Yeah. Big E telling him to get his mind right.
And he talks so loud so you can pick up on it.
Yep.
Like you believe what he's saying.
100%. And there's a lot of bass in that voice with him too.
Yeah.
It really does. To Corey's point, I don't know if you heard him. Paul Heyman having to essentially refocus Roman 2 or 3 minutes into this match is huge.
Yeah. But that's like, you want that to happen, and he didn't do that against Brock, which is good because it's elevating Big E even further.
Correct. And that's what they have to do here. Yeah. They have to make sure that they elevate Big E, bigger than Kofi, bigger than Xavier, bigger than anybody that Roman's faced, because this is a champion from another show. And you don't want to.
It's the biggest match of the year.
Right. And you don't want one champion to seem lesser than the other. Like, they need to brawl. And it's really one mistake will cost the other man this match.
Yep. He hasn't been pinned in
a while.
Since SummerSlam. I want to say almost since Mania when he lost to Cruz. What's up, Todd?
What's up, Todd? Todd chiming in, Philly Dilly. All right, so let's do a recap. We'll give Todd a recap since he's just chiming in with us. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Damian Priest. Becky Lynch and Shinsuke and Damian were on the pre-show. Becky Lynch won over Charlotte Flair in the first contest of the evening. The men won the Raw Survivor Series match. Raw won the men's Survivor Series match with Seth Rollins being the sole survivor. RK Bro beat the Usos. Bianca Belair was your sole survivor and won on the Raw side. And for the women, and Omos won the Rock 25-man Battle Royale. We are right now watching Big E versus Roman Reigns, main event of the evening. Big splash on the outside. Nobody home on the apron. Big E hobbling on the outside.
Is that legit?
I don't know.
If he goes after, then no.
Drive by from Roman.
What did he?
Yeah, let's watch this one more time. Right there. He planted his foot on his way down. Todd saying Roman's going to win. I don't know, man. Our poll question for the evening was, is Big E going to win over, where'd it go? Big E will defeat Roman Reigns tonight. Agree or disagree? I've got money on Big E winning this match. I got to disagree with you there, my brother. Reigns hasn't gone after the knee, so I don't think we have an injury.
And Big E walked out of the corner, so maybe it just be.
Yeah,
it scares me though when I see dudes wrestle without anything on their knees.
Why is that?
Just Rich Holland, NXT. What happened?
Yeah, good point. Fair enough.
Pop. I mean, I know, and the thing, you know what the crazy shit is? The reason why E stopped playing football is because he tore his ACLs.
Yeah,
he's already had each knee done.
You know what's crazy? For half a second, I thought the ACL was not in the knee. I'm like, what the fuck does the ACL have to do with the knee?
Time stamp that.
I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I'm sitting here going, what the fuck does that have to do with it? And then I'm like, no, wait a minute. I got it mixed up with the Achilles.
You literally, from the shot they just had, you can see the scar on his knee.
Yeah. Paul's still having to play Roman up, though.
That's because he kicked out at one. When's the last time somebody kicked out at one? Okay, regardless of what Roman did.
Yeah. Todd saying, wow, I thought SmackDown was going to clean sweep. Yeah, I had that too, and I now sit here and will eat crow. Big right hands from Big E. Well, forearms, I should say. Whips him into the corner. Roman with a big boot. Off the ropes. Another big boot. And I love it how Roman transitions into this tribal chief role, and he completely changes how he wrestles.
Yes.
Like, he changed his entire style and his move set. So, like, you don't normally see him hit this big boot off the ropes, but he's been doing it more as a tribal chief. Roman now pandering to the crowd, telling him he's going to smack their faces. This is smart.
Good point, Corey.
It's a great point by Corey Graves. If you've got them muted, Corey Graves talking about how we're seeing cracks in the armor of the head of the table. When was the last time you saw him, stop an assault? We're just beating Big E up against the post. We're at 7, 8, kind of 8, 9. That should have been a 10. I'm sorry. 100% should have had 10. Should have been a 10. Todd, so they still have Raw women most of the card. Wow. But we're going to be released soon anyway, so what does it matter? That's a good point. Big E with a big reversal. Another close count on the outside. Another 9 count. We rolled back in. All right. Aside from the fact that it should have been a 10 count the first time around, I do like that they're building up to the 10 counts, right? These guys are giving their all. They're putting everything out there. And you can tell, just look at their faces, how exhausted they're getting. There's a little bit of gas there. Big belly-to-belly suplex from Big E to the Universal Champion.
My man named it talk. You haven't seen him get. See, this is where like it starts to put Big E like people who. So if he like it opens up their eyes, like he hasn't been tossed like that since Brock.
Right.
There's very few people in WWE who with wrestling style is going to do that where they toss him like that. The height.
Big splash. And yeah, to your point, that height. And then just throwing Roman around like he's a rag doll. He's got Roman's number. Spins him around. Roman goes for the hit. Big E off the ropes. Roman catches him. Big Samoan drop. 2 count. I love that one-handed Samoan drop that he catches people with. Oh, man. Both guys sitting down, essentially sitting down in the ring. Big E nursing that left arm for God knows whatever reason. Roman slowly back up to his feet. Thank you, Michael Cole, for repeating me. Big forearm shots from Roman Reigns. Oh, he caught him. He caught him. Nope. Roman with another right hand. Went from one post to the next.
Boys.
Sorry?
So the little short arm clothesline, boys.
Yep. We're just going from pillar to post, essentially. Nope. Uranagi. Big Uranagi out of the corner. Little burst of energy there from Big E. Big E realizing what's going on. Oh. Look at this. Look at that pure power. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God. Look at that strength. Roman rolls him up, picks him up.
Roman struggled with that.
Yeah, he did a little bit.
This shows you how strong Big E is.
Big E didn't struggle. Roman's like, fuck shit.
Big E dropped like 50.
Yeah, he did.
It dropped like 50 pounds. It's still strong as shit.
He got lean.
Yeah. He definitely leaned up.
Oh, yeah. But this goes back again to a test of strength between the two. That's what this was going to come down to. Power and strength. Paul's doing a lot of talking in this match. A lot of talking. Roman first back up to his feet. Big E, a little bit on the struggle bus there.
Wait, are we 20 minutes into this shit yet?
I have no idea. Roman calling for the Superman punch. Big E dodged it.
He just did a rock bottom.
Ooh, interesting. Little rock bottom from Roman.
If Rock comes out, it's after he wins.
Yeah, and they just called it.
They called it rock bottom?
Cole said a rock bottom-like move. And here we go. Here are the Rocky chants. Brooklyn is chanting for the great one.
You got it. Somebody has to be coming out. If they just, this is not taking anything away from Roman and Big E, but Barclays, just the first time you've been here since you've been back traveling. On the road. You know what I mean?
Barclay means a lot to WWE, to everything. Roman going for Superman punch again. Roman connecting with the Superman punch, but Big E doesn't fall. Big E goes down to one knee.
Is he hawking
Big E says, fuck your Superman punch. He just ate it. He just ate it and said, fuck you. Look at this. Look at this. Big E said, fuck you. Brooklyn is coming alive. Is he going to eat a third Superman punch? He does. All right, he's down. Big E is down. Is he down, though? Nope, this crowd's coming alive. They're keeping Big E off camera. This crowd's coming alive. People are standing. Big E, Roman hasn't turned around yet. Big E's already standing. Big E's already standing. He's right there to meet Roman. Big E is right there to meet Roman. Big ending. He's got him up. Roman went for the spear. Big E ducked out of it. Big E going off the rope. Two-base suicida through the ring. God, I hate when he does that.
And did you see Roman's legs just lock?
Yes.
When he landed?
Roman with the spear. 1, 2. Big E kicked out. 3 Superman punches and a spear, and Big E is still going. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. This is In This Very Ring, recapping Big E versus Roman Reigns. Big E has taken 3 Superman punches, 1 spear, just kicked out of the spear. I am your host, Rich, joined by Birds of a Feathers, Pete Evans. The crowd is split in the Barclays Center down the middle. Let's go, Roman. Let's go, Big E. Good God. Roman talking some trash. Big E struggling to get back up.
The Sunday night football game is ridiculous right now.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's popping off over there. Steelers, Chargers. Oh, he picks him up. Went for the guillotine. Picked him up. Sent him into the corner. But give the Chargers some time. I'm sure they'll fuck it up.
Well, they just did. They I heard the play calls were they shouldn't have gave the ball back. He's going to go for this again.
Nope, he caught him. He caught him in the guillotine.
Yep.
Rakes him up against the ropes. back inside the ring now for Roman Reigns. Getting the guillotine back in it again. Big E squared away with a little bit of a squat there. I don't know how well Roman has this locked in.
He can put him in a big ending from here.
Yeah, he can. And he is. He's lifting him back up. Look at that. Look at that. He lifts him back up. He gets him in the big ending. He's got big ending on the Roman. 1, 2. Oh, it was over. Roman got the bottom rope. Roman got his hand on the bottom rope. Jesus Christ.
They're going out. They got to be 25 minutes plus.
I have no idea. I haven't sent a text in like 4 hours, so I have no context. I know we were getting close to the 3-hour mark right before this started.
Yeah, so 20 minutes.
Yeah, so we're about somewhere, including
it feels like it's 25.
Yeah, including entrances, somewhere around the 20-minute mark. Now we're here on the outside by the announce table. Big E just said, "You want to mess with my people? You think it's a game?" Throwing him into the pillar. Jesus. We're just throwing Roman all over the ringside area. Big E back in the ring, stop the 10 count, rolls out to the other side. He's been waiting for this moment, he says.
Somebody gonna come through the crowd?
I don't know. No, they're going into the crowd. Big E goes over. That knee hit the side of the step.
Steps is loose. Here come a Superman punch off the steps.
Yep. Big E struggling a little bit to get back up.
He's waiting on Roman before he stands up.
Yeah.
He wants to see where he's at. Timing.
He's ready to go, though. Roman off the top. Superman punch onto the outside. That's the 4th Superman punch onto Big E. Roman puts him back in the ring. Big E quick to his feet. Gets him up. Big ending. Can he get it off? Nope. Roman. Oh, right to the back of the knee. There's a second spear. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Roman Reigns wins. SmackDown 2. Great match. That was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. But this is what I'm saying. Like, even you had me going a little bit to believe Big E had a chance. This is what I'm saying. He's not losing on this platform. And I love that. They're treating every match like it means everything. And
Yes.
he's performing like it means everything.
Correct.
So
But
when
at the same time, he's not dominantly beating these guys.
Right. And then the bigger the opponent, the more he sells. You feel like, look at the links he had to go through. Big E ate 3 Superman punches.
4.
3 in the ring, 1 outside, and he had took 2 spears and the guillotine choke.
Yep.
Every move that he's beating somebody else with throughout this whole year, he used
Purely
tonight.
incredible.
And that's what I'm saying. So, like, with Big E, this doesn't hurt Big E at all.
This makes him look stronger.
Exactly, because the lengths he had to go through. And now do we get a surprise?
I don't know. Roman's leaving the ring. Big E still inside the ring.
I just give me Brock's music, him standing at the entranceway.
That'd be great.
I mean, the
Pass the
attention to
title
detail.
off
He
Code.
puts the layback on. It's
Yep.
like he didn't do nothing. Oh no.
Big E standing in the ring. Oh, nope. We close out the show. Yep, that's it. Well, that, ladies and maybe not.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Mine went away and came back, so I thought it was. All right. That was Survivor Series 2021, live here on HD Radio. Pete, my brother, what did you think of the show?
Decent show overall from top to bottom. It was what it was expected to be. You know, you get to see the best wrestlers from each brand compete, cross-brand supremacy, which really, in it, cliche doesn't really mean too much. I wish they did more build up that one year where they really had nothing else to do and they threw NXT into it as well. I think that's probably one of the best
builds this year.
What year was that? And they did that.
That was 2019.
So I think that's that one with the way they currently have it set up. That one was really good because once again you had that cross brand, but you had a third wheel into it, so it meant something. You know,
and it went across all three shows.
Right. This meant something. A lot of the stories they did for the main stuff that crossed over, like obviously Charlotte and Becky. We understand the history there. Big E and Roman, we even got that, but that was the connection to the New Day, to Woods and Kofi over and being on SmackDown. So you got that connection there. But for the matches that didn't really have any build up, RK Bro versus the Usos, good quality wrestling match, and both of the 5-on-5 traditional elimination matches was good. What I had liked to see some more crossover. Obviously, there's more history there, especially with the women, Bianca and Sasha. So that was there, but maybe it's just a little bit more, little odd stuff. You know what I mean? Like I think if the Usos also did pop up during the draft on Raw, but they never interacted with RK Bro like that. I mean, outside of just verbal stuff.
Right. Well, and we've been so conditioned to expect a Raw versus SmackDown brawl,
right,
of some kind leading up to Survivor Series, and for teams to attack other teams, and that's some of my favorite moments. I won't lie, but
right.
What I liked about this, and I've been saying it a lot, and especially given what AEW's been doing, these were just true matches.
Yes.
With no build, no nothing. It was this champion versus this champion, just because, right? And
Right.
Look what we got. We got great quality wrestling, great quality entertainment. We got some corny stuff with the Battle Royal, right?
Right.
And it's corny because everything else hits so well. Right, the stuff with the egg and Vince tomorrow night on Raw. All right, fine, but it's corny. But
Right.
Why is it corny? Because look at everything else we got.
Yeah.
Look at all the incredible stuff that happened tonight from a wrestling perspective.
Yeah.
I think the weakest match on the card was probably the Battle Royal.
Mm-hmm.
The women had a lot of missteps for me in their match.
Right.
Not necessarily so much just because the crowd was out of it, but I think just in general, they had a lot of missteps. They missed their mark a few times in certain areas that they should not have missed their mark.
Right.
But everybody told great stories throughout. Everybody told, especially in the Survivor Series, in the traditional matches, they were able to tell stories within the story. And that's what I think these matches are sometimes about. It's, while yes, we have this brand versus this brand, we still have shows to put on next week.
Right.
So we need reasons to come out of these shows and things to do outside of these shows. Tina Adams chiming in on Facebook, this is so dumb, stop pushing people. This guy
I think she's referring to Roman.
Yeah, I think she is too.
He's best for business. I'm sorry to tell you.
Right now he is. Normally I would be in the same category as Tina. I would say, all right, it's been over a year. He's rolled through everybody.
Right.
Give me something else. I do think that the Bloodline storyline is getting stale.
Really?
Stale in the sense of the dynamic between the three of them. We are not visiting that enough, like we were when this first started.
Okay.
I want to see some cracks again.
Okay.
Right. I thought that's when the story was at its best.
Or do you want to see more solidifying, like strengthening the bond? Like, because people forget this about the 4 horsemen. What made it so good was, Rick was the guy. A lot of times the 3 horsemen would go help Rick, but there was times, especially during tag team shit, where Rick would fucking help Arn and Telly.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. I would. It would just depend on how it plays out.
Okay.
But I want to see some doubt. I want to see some drama within them. Because if you don't, then you're downplaying, I think, the Usos a little bit. And the worst thing that could come out of this is that the Usos get overshadowed.
But see, and that's what I hear you, but my only caveat to that would be, this is where they need, because the Usos are solidified as a tag team.
Correct.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's a little different. If they break off from him, it's still no threat to him as a singles competitor. This is where somehow, some way, I don't know who they can do it with that's going to have ties to them outside of the younger brother that just debuted at NXT 2.0. They need that singles competitor, almost that they need a Batista to Roman's trips. That's what they need.
They need a Roderick Strong to Adam Cole.
But who, with the whole bloodline spiel?
There is none. You can't. You kind of had that a little bit with who was it? Jey.
You had that with Jey, but then once you brought back Jimmy, then they became the Usos again.
Correct.
I mean, you got the Zion Quinn dude, but I don't even know, he's not quote unquote bloodline.
Yeah, they kind of backed themselves in the corner. I don't think that's intentional, right? I think that's us almost nitpicking a great story. But they kind of did back themselves up a little bit in a corner there. I think that they need, but there needs to be some drama.
That's not their cousin. That's their brother.
Yeah, that's a brother.
That's Uso's brother. That's Roman's cousin, but that's the Uso's little brother.
But think back to DX. Think back to the corporation. Think back to even UE, and Inner Circle and Pinnacle, to cross platform this. Mm-hmm. When they're at their best is when there's some doubt among the ranks.
Yeah.
It's not the overarching story, because when push comes to shove,
they still have each other's back.
They still have each other's backs, but when they're not in a match, there's that doubt. There's that, are you really with me? And I think we need to see more of that as we're getting closer to the Royal Rumble and to WrestleMania, and Brock is looming in the distance. Right?
Yeah, I mean, but at this point, like, to me, and this is probably going to, it may upset some, it may not upset some. Brock shouldn't be the one to beat Roman, because we've seen that shit already.
I don't disagree.
Now is your time. If it's not The Rock, it shouldn't be Brock. And then if it's not Brock or The Rock, you need to build somebody completely fucking different. Mm-hmm. You need to build or elevate another star. But
that's the question: who?
You feel what I'm saying?
Who do you build though?
Oh, you already. To me, it should be Woods. That's my opinion.
I don't disagree.
But I don't know how, after what we just seen tonight, right? Not to say Woods couldn't take that punishment, but it was blow for blow. Like, I felt like I was watching Brock versus Roman tonight, because that's how Big E can work. That's his moveset. That's his offense. Woods doesn't have that. He's strong for his stature, but I don't know if he can sit there and do the things and toss Roman around to make it believable that he actually has a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different when he's going against somebody in the Usos, where he's going against somebody that's 240 or less. When Roman is at 265, it's a different feel. Not to say David can't still slay Goliath, but it's just different. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. I completely agree.
Like, it's easier when you have a bigger face. Like, all right, Big E versus Seth works because Big E's the face, Seth is the heel who does cowardly things. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's
he's a
how he
chicken
can
shit
win.
heel.
Right, he's just a chicken shit heel. So when you have a heel and you have like it's just different. I mean, Eddie and Brock worked and 04 at No Way Out because Goldberg got inserted.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you do something like that to where you have Brock cost him at Mania, you see what I'm saying? And that's
with
different.
Woods.
Right. That's different.
Yeah, I think we're a little bit too early to start talking about Roman losing the title, regardless of what it is. What I think is such a struggle for us as fans is we're so used to having a pay-per-view in December.
Right.
Right? That now we're waiting for a main roster pay-per-view. We're waiting 6 to 7 weeks. We're almost waiting, let's count how many weeks this is. It's
almost 6. But like you said, but that's why like he should not drop it before
3, 4, 5. We're waiting 5 weeks for the next show. And then we're gonna get that.
But you get 2 in January.
Right, because it'll be the 1st, and then I think it's the 23rd is the Rumble. Right?
I don't think you have anything in February. Didn't they move Elimination Chamber to March?
Let me pull up a WWE pay-per-view schedule. Keep talking.
No, so Brian Kaufman says, sadly, I think Brock will beat him. I hope not. I mean, if you're gonna have Brock beat him, just save it. Then have Brock win the Rumble, which he's never done before, I don't think. To where that way he can't duck him.
All right, so here we go, and this is all subject to change. No, this isn't even right. Hold on, pause.
But no, so that's my thing. Have Brock win the Rumble. Have Roman actually kind of keep ducking him. But at the same time, we've seen this to be if they do this again at Mania, it's the
all right. So this is what's been announced so far.
The third time that they will be at Mania, I think.
Yeah, day 1. Okay, the Royal Rumble is January 29th. Mm-hmm. They have not announced Elimination Chamber or anything like that. So it's April 2nd and April 3rd for WrestleMania.
So you got Rumble 29th. Nothing in February has been scheduled. Nothing in March has been scheduled in April.
Correct.
Todd, that's whew. He says Seth wins Rumble and faces Roman.
I can see that.
I can see that, but also I can see the payoff for doing Seth versus Edge for the title at Mania.
I hate that.
I mean, I think it's low hanging fruit booking, to be honest with you. But it's just they haven't done a good job of building anybody else.
I know, but it's still stupid.
And that's the problem. And then it when you look at WWE from a bird's eye view and the perspective of what they've done, and the names that they've let go, and they need to elevate new talent. They need to elevate new talent. Then when you see them let 8 people go every 2 or 3 weeks, and it's like, fuck, like who are you building? Who are you committed to in that building? Who is Vince committed to in the building being the next guy?
But think about this now. Now you have, all right, day 1, I don't think day 1's going to be a groundbreaking pay-per-view.
Nah, it's just a throw-in.
Right? I think it's just they're going to try something, try to see how it does on a Saturday for the first of the year.
Right.
Just to see, right? But with that being said, you have 2 months till the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
For lack of a better phrase, you have 2 months to the Royal Rumble. This is when you really start picking and choosing who you're going to elevate. You're going to have a couple weeks where TV is going to be rough to watch because they're trying to figure out who's going to work. And then the month of January, probably Christmas, like the week before Christmas, to Royal Rumble will just be elevating the people that are going to win the Rumble, number 1, right?
Or who you think are going to win the Rumble, who have a legit chance.
Yeah, who would have a legitimate shot to win the Rumble.
So, but like, if you're not thinking about it from their lens and what they're going to do, so even take that incorporate that, right?
Yeah.
Who right now have you seen that you feel as if has a potential to elevate if given the opportunity?
Xavier Woods.
Okay. All right.
Austin Theory.
Okay.
Let's see. Are we doing just men?
You could do women too.
Okay.
To me, I actually think that women need a mid-card title.
Yeah, I don't disagree to that at all. I could see you elevating. I could see them elevating Jeff in a weird way. I could see them elevating Jeff Hardy.
Todd has a good one too.
I was gonna say Nakamura.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, picking a champion is tough for me because then the question's always, well, how do you book them to lose the title?
Okay.
Right? Because Damian Priest could be another one.
Yep.
Where you elevate him as well.
They're
But
starting
once
to do that Jekyll and Hyde shit with him though too.
Yeah, but because once you take a champion and elevate him to the next spot, it's who you fill that spot with.
Right.
Right. I think Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
We could elevate him again. I'm trying to think of who's active and could. There's some names out there. There's about 4 or 5 names that are out there. OG Goth, too bad Keith Lee's gone. He's literally the only person I could see, or Damian Priest. This would have been a great time for Keith Lee. Also, Killer Cross.
Right.
Now,
I mean, but if there's truth to what Keith was behind the scenes, then I mean that you got to be. I'm not saying you got to get along with everybody, but you got to understand business is business.
Correct. Absolutely.
You got to understand business is business and make the best of your opportunities. You can't come in feeling entitled. I get it. It's a hard pill to swallow. Shit. I mean, Karrion Kross didn't lose for 6 months, and he in the same line with Keith.
Yep.
And to me personally, I think I don't understand what made Vince go from his old way of thinking. Like, you had a hot chick and a guy. She would have got over just by herself. I don't understand why he changed his thought process behind that. Or is that more Nick Khan?
I think some of it's Nick Khan. I think also some of it is, Scarlett gets over just on appearances alone. Mm-hmm. But we're in a day and age right now where your appearance alone doesn't get the job done anymore. Right? Wrestling fans are intelligent, and they want to see you go out there and be everything they know a wrestler should be. A wrestler not only
a wrestler though. You don't present her as a wrestler.
But the art of a manager and a valet,
okay,
for the women, more specifically for the women, is dying.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about it. I forget who we talked about it with. It was one of our interviews. We actually talked about it with.
I remember.
Was it Nick or was it Candace?
I think it wasn't Candace. It was you. It was you and Chrome, and you interviewed a guy.
Oh, it was Shane. Shane Douglas.
Yes, because
we
were talking about
Francine. Yes.
Yep.
The art of valets are dying because everybody wants to see the women wrestle, right? Because women's wrestling has such a revolution to it,
right?
Right, and when you see what AEW does over there with Britt and Thunder, and the list goes on. Tay Conti, Anna Jay, all of them over there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to see somebody sitting at ringside. Right. They want to see them get in the ring and wrestle. Right? We're long past that time. I think Scarlett, if you were just going to present her as a valet, I think she would have excelled in the era of ruthless aggression, attitude eras, and even early PG. Yeah. Right? The early 2000s, she would have excelled. In this day and age, where we're at right now, she needs to be able to go out there and wrestle.
Yeah.
And she needs to be able
even like to your point, to substantiate your argument, is Rusev and Lana only worked for so long. I thought it could have worked longer, but ultimately Rusev, you can honestly say Rusev Day when he was with Aiden English popped more than he was hotter then than he ever was when it was just Rusev and Lana.
Because when push came to shove, Aiden could get involved. Aiden could physically get involved.
Right.
Made more sense. There was a lot more violence in there, right? You didn't have that with Lana, right?
Yeah.
And then poor Lana, when she did try to wrestle, it didn't go well.
Right. No.
They booked her really wrong because she couldn't wrestle.
Yeah.
You know, and they were like, all right, we've got this TV talent established, but she can't do anything. Fuck, we've got to figure something out because people want to see her get involved.
Yeah. Now, what ultimately what you said, to speak to your point about if you elevate somebody like a Priest, or you not really, I can't even say you elevate Nakamura, because Nakamura should be fucking there anyway.
Yes, right. The pay-per-view is over.
But when you elevate somebody like Priest, that's when you bring up LeBron. That's when you bring up a Braun Breaker, which is a dumb name, and you just call him something Steiner.
I think it's too early for him, though. I get what your point.
I'm talking about like 4 or 5 months. We're talking about before Mania. You feel what I'm saying? Like before Mania.
Later, Todd.
Peace out, Todd. But I'm talking about like if you you move somebody like Priest up to the next level, who do you replace him with? That's why I just think I'm not saying Breaker has to win anything, but that's a new face into that. You feel what I'm saying? But then once again, who do you put in that? Like, to me, I can tell you somebody right now from NXT who I think is ready to come up. And that's Carmelo Hayes. The bitch don't miss. They don't have anybody like that. But here's the other thing. What they also can do is that's when you can finally say, okay, Street Profits, Dawkins has been in developmental for over a decade, and he's stuck with he is finally paying off for Street Profits. But it's just kind of that thing, like, dog, I love you, but you got Shawn Michaels, you Marty Jannetty.
Yeah,
that's one right. If they did that shit tomorrow, within 2 months, Montez is the main event.
If not mid-card title champion
already. He's already built for it.
The problem is, and this is what I struggle with tag teams, right? When you separate them, I don't have a problem with you separating them. But number one, you better have one waiting in the wings to replace them in the division, right? But because everything's about filling spots, always having the spots filled, right? You separate them, that's fine. What do you create Montez as? How do you present him? What do you present him as? Because we know he's got the mic skills. We know he's got the in-ring work. We know he can do it. But what kind of character do you present Montez for?
His real life shit. His real life, the way they can start doing it is Dawkins always, and this is real life shit. Real life. Dawkins, if you catch him out the ring, slippers, Ugg slippers, sweatpants, t-shirt, hoodie. All day. You catch Montez out the ring, Montez 3-piece suit, Gucci loafers, designer glasses. That's how he dresses when he's outside of the ring.
And I get that. I don't need another Seth Rollins.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about suit, but I'm talking about he starts looking at Angelo like, dog, like dirty, like you not dirty, but you not clean. Like you sit here, you messy, this, that, and I'm trying to clean myself up. And then, boom, you run with it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he's just like, he finally wants to get away from it. Now, I'm not, could you do it? Could you do it just coming out of nowhere? You could. They haven't had a heel turn like that in a long time where it just completely surprised us.
I think if you 180 Montez Ford, people turn on him. If you 180 Montez Ford in the worst way possible.
You think so?
I know so. Because Street Profits are
Dawkins heel? If you turn Dawkins heel, he's pretty much sacrificing his career.
Exactly. He'd be a sacrificial lamb. That's why I think
you have him join like the Hurt Business or something like that.
I think it needs to be organic. And here's what I mean by that.
Okay.
It needs to be a Kofi Kingston, Big E, Xavier style story where Kofi got his push and they didn't break up, but he got his push and he solidified himself as singles.
Okay.
Big E got his push and he has solidified himself as a singles competition. Let the draft next year be what splits them up, or the shake-up in a few months.
Good spot, bro. Though.
D'Angelo De Niro from TNA, something like that could work for Montez. That's not a bad thing. You know, Brian Kaufman, Montez Ford can still do his own thing and be with Dawkins. See, that's where I'm getting at. And
Yep.
Weapon X Gaming can't split them up. Very few legit tag teams in WWE right now. And he did say earlier, hey, boys, great W and really good pay-per-view. Absolutely. Hey, Weapon X, we appreciate you hanging out
Thank
here.
I can see that though. So, but what heel do you have? Somehow Montez take the U.S. strap off of Priest if they fully turn Priest like all heel.
If they turn Priest heel, right? I can have that argument to where Montez takes the title off of Priest, right? Let Priest injure Dawkins, right, as the heel. Puts Dawkins off of TV for a little bit. And Montez starts to flourish as a singles competitor, right? As the champ, he wins the title after the beatdown. He wins the title, becomes a singles champion, right? They start flourishing, everything like that. Now you're establishing him as a singles competitor, as somebody who is able to go out there and get the job done without his tag team partner. Dawkins comes back, and Montez goes, "Well, hey, I'm doing this over here, right? If you need me, I'm there." But I got to focus on this over here. You know what I mean? Almost like you were gone. Things happened while you were gone. And now I'm handling business.
Okay. I mean, yeah. That makes sense.
So,
that makes sense.
Brodo goes, he'd love to see a Miz and Montez feud. Kaufman agrees with Brodo, and then Weapon X goes, as an indie guy myself, I can talk wrestling for hours. LOL. Just wanted to say, hey guys, keep up the great work. Hey man, greatly appreciate you. Where do you wrestle at? How'd you find us? I don't hate it, but how the hell did you find us?
Right.
But we are going to get out of here.
Yes.
We're coming up on the 4-hour mark. I'd like to go to bed.
You want to go night?
I do want to go night. I have to work it in the morning.
Me too.
Yeah.
But you have the actual office to go to. I don't have that.
Yeah, and I've got to deal with people.
Oh, well, I mean, sales here too. It's just over the phone.
Yeah, just shut up. I have to actually be cognizant and aware because I also drive cars. Falling asleep ain't fun when you're sitting in your office. But we are going to be back next Saturday night in our normal time slot. Me and Butters breaking down this in more detail and the fallout from Survivor Series. Pete, you are more than welcome to join us.
Okay.
Check out Pete every Thursday night on Birds of a Feather right here on A2D Radio. This week, they are going to recap the Saints-Eagles game. Get ready for Eagles-Giants. It's a very late showing for the first time to see our rivals from the North.
Yes. Right up on 95, the Turnpike.
Still, Miracle at the Meadowlands is still one of my favorite.
Which one? There's been 3.
Oh, man.
There's been the Herman Edwards one. That's early 80s. The Westbrook one.
The Westbrook one.
And then you had the Deshaun Jackson one in 2010.
I think it's the Westbrook one, which is the one where it's right around Christmas time because they've got the Christmas lights around the score. Whoever's calling it says he's got a block.
Oh, that's the Deshaun Jackson one.
All right, the Deshaun Jackson one is arguably my favorite one.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite ones ever.
Yeah. I remember that. It was like they had the red and green lights right around the score.
Yep, absolutely.
It's early December, I believe.
Yes, it was. But we're going to get out of here, so we will be back next week. And like I said, Birds of a Feather will be covering that game. We'll be previewing the Thursday night football game and then also getting you ready for Week 12 of the NFL.
Yes, sir.
All the shows here this week, every single night, every single day. We've got something for everybody, as you can clearly tell today. 6 hours ago, we had an Eagles Saints recap show. Mm-hmm. They went off the air, and then you got 4 hours of us talking wrestling. So literally something for everybody. And this show's been brought to you by Body Check Wellness. Use promo code A2D for 25% off your order at bodycheckwellness.com. We also want to thank our other sponsors, Dr. Paul Vidal and Specialized Physical Therapy. Check him out at specializedphysicaltherapy.com. The Counseling Center in Sunrise Detox. Give them a call at 856-651-8117. Alan Foy of eXp Realty. Check him out at call him at 302-682-8820 or visit him at alan.foy@exprealty.com. 20% off your order using the promo code HUD at manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. In Levittown, Pennsylvania, my hometown, Gleason's Bar is located at 6700 Mill Creek Avenue. Use promo code HUD for 10% off your order, no matter how you get the food. That's Gleason'sBarandSteaks.com. I'm Ritz. That right there is the one and only Pete Evans. We thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We'll catch y'all next week. Tell somebody you love them. Peace, love, and joy. We out.